If you guys want to know when we talk about certain gaming things, or anything for that matter, please check the description of this video. All the timestamps, all the links are there for you to follow along with us.
Let's get this going.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. What's up, everyone, and welcome.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm keeping that in. I'm keeping it in. Welcome to the Monday Night Wolfcast. This is episode number 37 for the date of September 11th. My name is Wolfie, and today I'm joined by my good friends, Zeramus3.
Hi.
And Brian.
Good afternoon.
This is gonna be a good one, I can
Best
tell.
opening ever. This is the best episode ever, you guys.
Yeah, we could just end it here. There's nothing else to say after that.
That's it.
Sponsored
That's
and
it.
not sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Welcome to the Monday Night Burpcast.
I'm not a doctor.
Or a pepper.
We don't know that. We haven't
I got
tested
pepper
that yet.
hair.
That's true.
He does have pepper hair. Scoots has the Doctor Strange hair.
He does.
Not the Reed Richards. All right, let's go.
Well, Ray
I'll
Richards
give
only
you an
had it
upgrade.
in, like the sideburn part.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks.
Well, since we got started, we are going to do what we normally do. We're going to talk about what we did these last few weeks since the last podcast, and then we're going to get into the gaming news. You guys are going to want to stick around for this one. We got some. For the first time, we actually have other news. So there's going to be other news. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be
I did
great.
my
Get
homework.
hype. Get hype. A lot of
Get
stuff added
hyped.
to this.
Get hyped before you watch this, and then continue watching.
And then get into it.
Get deep into this.
Who wants to start with you know what?
I have the most.
I was gonna say I'll
Maybe
start
I
since
don't.
I have the least. I have the least amount going on here. So, boys, I got me a new graphics card. Thank you.
So,
Oh, you're too kind.
I must ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
What graphics card did you get?
I'm glad you asked, Scoots, because I got me a GeForce GTX 1060 Gaming
Hey,
X.
high five.
Thank you. Oh yeah, yeah.
Which version of the GeForce GTX 1060?
MSI.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's
3
VR
gigs, 6
ready.
gigs.
Now I must ask
Oh,
you the
yeah,
second
it is.
important question.
Go for it.
Did you install this in your computer already?
I did. When I funny
Oh
story.
my god.
I did. It's in there.
Bravo.
What have you done to my Tin Man?
He's
so proud of
dead.
you.
All that lies now is Technos me.
First in the jar!
Wolfie 2000.
Wolfie has
upgraded.
died. Is now replaced by me. Technology man.
Techno man.
My
Techno
God,
Man.
I don't know anyone anymore.
Your theme song is extreme dubstep.
Oh
First
yeah.
off, we have Robotic Brian. Well, he's not robotic now. But
Hopefully,
We're all getting
Yeah,
replaced by
we got you.
robots.
hopefully that canon's
True.
done.
Oh yeah, that hopefully
Oh.
Brian's robot character arc is done.
Yeah,
We
that was a
had
lame
3
arc,
mangas
guys. I'm sorry.
dedicated to Brian becoming not a robot anymore.
you know what we'll call the Robot Brian thing? That wasn't my fault. That was Ghostbert.
He was trying to curse him.
Well, I can't blame
It's
him.
true.
Got
No,
into his
it's-
vocals. But yeah, it's
I mean, that's what happens when you're trapped in a jar.
don't worry, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later on too.
But yes,
It's a cool 6 gigabyte graphics card. It's all installed
Yeah.
in there. It's all snug. It's all comfy, and it's got this cool little LED thing I didn't know it had, and then you can adjust it on your thingy. So now I have it flashing red all the time, like a little heartbeat. And I'm
Just
looking
have
at
a
it
white
right
light.
now.
you put up pulse mode.
I put it into pulse. It's just flash. It's just like going red. It's like a little heartbeat, and I can see it through the black ratings of my Big Bertha
Yeah.
thing, and it's like, if I could touch it, I would, but it's probably too hot right now because it's on fire.
That's what my motherboard does.
That's what my RAM does.
Oh, we all
Oh,
have
that's
like
sick.
heart beating parts.
Heart beating hearts inside of it. I mean, every rig has got to have a heart in it.
Yeah.
It's okay. At least you didn't have Blood Pack 2.0. That was
I did
me.
not.
Oh, that's funny.
It's pretty good. So I
forgot
got
about that.
I got it in there. So now hopefully when we play the Tekkens and the Street Fighters,
Yeah,
I'll-
I was gonna
I'll
say.
be able to do it in high mode instead
Yay.
of Binding of Isaac mode.
I have to give you shit 'cause every time now I'm gonna keep picking the one stage you always wanted to play on.
Sweet, the one with the robot arms.
Yes, the Mishima building.
It's
Went from a PS1 to a PS4.
not. Yeah, exactly. What an upgrade.
I still think you should just downgrade anyways.
You know what?
Just keep the
Why
canon.
not? Yeah, just keep it going. Keep it going, even with my high-end graphics card that I got.
Just make your games
No,
look like
no.
shit for fun.
No, you gotta make it worse. You gotta go into that one mod to make it look worse than ever.
140p mode.
Make it PS1 graphics.
Less than that, make it a freaking Game Boy.
Ooh, even better. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's what I want.
I play Tekken Advance. I know what's up.
Oh my god. I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry too. I also played
He brings it upon himself.
Sonic 1 Genesis.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Sonic 1 Genesis port on Game Boy was terrible.
It was. It was.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm gonna play that eventually,
I
but
don't even think I completed that.
Senses are tingling.
oh yeah, that I might just play that myself. I never got to play it, but hey, emulators are a thing.
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Whoa! What have you done to my 10 man?
Hey, I am not. I'm not
Hashtag
about.
not my 10 man.
I'm not about to buy a freaking Sonic Genesis on Game Boy Advance to play it.
Just hear you endorse emulators. Whoa!
Whoops. We'll just edit that out.
We don't endorse
Hashtag-
emulators. I don't know. What you're
We
talking
at the Monday Night Wolfcast do not endorse emulation at all.
Hashtag not my 10 man. You know what? I'll let it slide.
about. Hashtag emulators for life.
Unless we're talking about Super Nintendo games, well, you know. that's
Well, yeah.
fine. Yeah,
You have to do that.
you have to because there's no way you can play them.
Yeah.
Same thing with Mother 3.
Yeah, I did with the translation patch. It was really good.
But what are people more upset about?
With Nintendo, there's a lot to be upset about, but we'll get into that
Just
later.
Nintendo.
Just in general, Nintendo, you always someone's be upset.
It's always Nintendo's
I
fault.
can't be too mad at Nintendo today.
Yes,
Oh,
you can.
In a way, unless my layaway somehow just gets canceled or whatever.
Nintendo
You watch.
retroactively goes to your store and cancels your layaway.
It's
so you
okay.
Can't get it.
I appease the ghost spurt. He has nothing against me.
Oh, well, we'll see about that later on.
He won't
Hey.
cast his robotic voodoo magic on me.
No, he'll
Yeah.
just put you underwater.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is true. But I'll be underwater.
You'll be fine. I also watched The Defenders on Netflix.
Ooh.
Yeah,
The
did you watch the whole
Defenders.
season?
I did. I watched all of it. Did you?
I watched half of the first episode, and I got to the part where Luke Cage was banging that one chick, and I was like, all right. I was like, I don't care for this kind of shit and like Marvel comics stuff. So I'm like,
yeah.
I just kind of quit.
So this is the Netflix Avengers, where they bring together Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and the much anticipated Iron Fist, Danny Rand.
By the way, how do you
weakest,
feel-
I liked Iron Fist.
the weakest of the Netflix Marvel shows, Iron Fist.
I was gonna say, how did you feel about that?
I haven't watched it.
I hear in the Defenders he is quite something.
He is the best worst part about the Defenders.
The best worst part.
Yep. I will say this.
Isn't he the main plot point of the
He
Defenders?
sure is. So
There you go.
I'm gonna quickly summarize this. As everyone knows, I'm a huge Marvel fan, comic book fan in general, but I'm big into the Marvel. A lot of people always say, "Oh, you just like it because it's Marvel," which is sometimes true. But on this one, sadly, I had to step away. I watched the full thing. This one is so not what I wanted it to be. It is just so like I'd say it's a 4 or 5 out of 10. It is not that great. And there's a lot of factors into it, so I'll just give you the quick rundown of what this is about. You got 4 heroes. If you watch each of their individual shows, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil, then you know how all their stories kind of connect. And, well, they all have to team up to fight something, and this something is something that is so vague that I'm not even sure the actors or the people who wrote the plot even know. So... Has anybody here watched Daredevil season 2?
Mm-hmm.
You know how the weakest part of that season was the hand stuff?
Yeah.
The ninjas, basically?
That's the whole plot.
Guess what the plot of the Defenders is? The hand!
We wouldn't have to do something with a hand, would it?
Oh, the hand. Oh, Brian, you're on? You're catching on quick?
Hey, let me give you a hand.
Oh.
So basically, the hand is like, we need to open this door that's underground. This door. We can't figure out how to open this door. We've been around for thousands of years and we can't open this door. I'm not even like being like over the top of it. They literally talk about. That's a good question, Scoots. But this isn't a normal door. It doesn't have a lock on it. But it's locked somehow.
Why don't you put a hand on it?
They can't seem to get a handle on the situation.
They can't. They need they need an iron fist to open the door.
Oh, fucking sakes.
They need the iron fist to open the door. So the whole crux of the plot is Danny Rand is the most important character. Nothing can happen to him, or else the hand will get him, and they'll use him to open this door. What's behind the door, you ask? Why, it's the key to all the hand's plans. The mysterious liquid.
Don't drink the silver liquid, man.
Don't drink the... Okay, so spoiler alert for anybody who cares about the Defenders. I'm gonna outright spoil it. Here's your chance to fast forward. Oh, sorry, Brian. Are you actually gonna watch it?
No, like I said, I was like,
you tapped out.
I don't care. Yeah.
Okay, so here's a spoiler. So this is the stupid part. The hand was trying to get this door open because apparently behind this door, underneath New York, is these giant, like, dragon bones. These fossilized dragon bones of like dragon skeletons, and inside those dragon's bones is this mysterious liquid that they used to like reincarnate themselves, to revive themselves. That's how they keep coming back to life every time they die.
Good God.
Yeah, so they're trying to drill into these bones, but by doing so, these bones have been holding up New York for years, centuries even. And the Iron Fist people are protecting these bones from the hand. So if the hand gets to these bones, New York will fall. That's the plot.
Oh no, bro.
Yeah.
So you're saying Iron Fist was kind of a handyman?
Some might say that.
So let me ask you something. This liquid, did they use this on a certain character?
They sure did. They used the last of this special liquid on Elektra. And Elektra comes back and she's like, I'm alive again. And then Sigourney Weaver is like, I'm a cool actress that doesn't need to be in the show because I'm too good for this.
I know, I was like, why is she in this? Like, I was like, I don't feel like
she really serves no purpose. She actually gets offed in the 5th episode.
What?
Elektra kills her. Just straight up murders. I'm like, you got this high-end actress to play this character that just gets off that quickly?
I was like, she's probably worth like millions.
I'm like, yeah, you could have saved her for the freaking movies. Not this throwaway Netflix BS. Oh my god, I got mad about that. Not gonna lie. The show is just it's dull. It's so dull. I know they have a budget and everything, how they can't do, special effects and everything, but I like the fighting in Daredevil. Like, the Daredevil ones are a lot of fun. Like, they usually do, one-take shots of, the hallway scene. A lot of people like to bring up and stuff like that. Where he's fighting in the hallway, and it's, one long take and stuff like that. It's properly choreographed and everything. All the fights, I swear to God, take place in, back alleyways. So there's no light, and it's just... You can't see who's fighting who, and it's shaky cam. And you just see, black figures being thrown everywhere. And I'm like, was that Luke Cage? Did he throw somebody? Who... Okay, someone went flying out the alley. I don't know who that was. Cool, great. the only time you can tell it's somebody is if you see like Iron Fist's glowing fist. And it's like that's it. It's like, oh, that was Iron Fist. Jessica Jones just like
he's the handyman.
I was gonna say his light up hand was pretty handy, huh?
Yeah, it's for identifying who's fighting. And it's so dumb because Luke Cage and Jessica Jones almost have the exact same power. They're really strong, so they just throw people. There's not much to it. They just throw people around. That's it. Daredevil's the only one who actually has like good fighting moves. Who's actually punching and kicking. But guess what? You can't see his ass because it's too dark.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
And they're fighting ninjas who are wearing all black, so it's hard to see them too. All these
and they didn't take the caps off the camera lens.
Might as well. You just hear a bunch of grunts. Then there's
just no video.
I'm like, great. I can't see who's fighting. This is really bad. It's so bad. I got really mad at it because I was just like, they brought the weakest part of Daredevil Season 2 and the weakest part of the Netflix show, which is Iron Fist, and made them both the most important part of this show. It's not great. So, to everybody who's watched all those shows and were like, man, I really want to see Defenders. I hope it lives up and don't. This gets a pass. Just watch Daredevil Season 1 and Jessica Jones, I'd recommend. Maybe Luke Cage.
I tried watching Luke Cage, got through 2 episodes and went, nah. Never touched Jessica Jones. The only ones I liked were Daredevil and Iron
I was gonna say, if you tapped out around the sex scene in Defenders, you shouldn't watch Jessica Jones. It's got a lot of that in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's got sex scenes
I don't care. I mean, it's not that I'm like, oh no, I can't watch this, but it's just like, I'm watching this show. They're trying to build out all the characters, and then all of a sudden they're just slamming, and I'm like,
I mean, that one was abrupt in Defenders. I mean, they're like hard R-rated.
To be fair, in the comic,
yeah, they do. They do that.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not saying it doesn't belong there. I just
he just doesn't like it when it's just like, yeah. I can see where he's coming from.
If I want to watch people doing it, I will find my ways.
He has HBO. He has Game of Thrones.
I don't have HBO. That shit's like $30 a month.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
But I can say this. I watched another show on Netflix that was real good. I don't know if you guys have heard of a show called Stranger Things.
I actually very much enjoyed that show.
That show is great. I decided to binge watch it because season 2 is coming out around Halloween, October-ish.
Yeah, next month.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, let me see what the big deal about this show is about. It is fantastic. I can say that's one of the best, that's one of the best TV shows I've ever seen. It's really good.
It's Netflix original.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For those that don't know, Stranger Things is that's the best way to put it is X-Files meets
old school Halloween.
Yeah,
movie.
X-Files meets Gravity Falls, basically. Kids dealing with something
extraterrestrial,
something,
sort of.
Yes, something crazy, and it's in this small town, and it's it's. Just watch it. Just watch the damn show. That's all I gotta say. Just watch the freaking show. If you're interested, watch it.
No, I caught it right when it was coming out on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the other thing I like about Netflix is because when they do the original shows, all the whole season's just there. You can just
it's just there. You just watch the whole thing.
Because I remember I had my family had watched it and they're like, "Oh, you might like this." So I watched the first episode. Next thing I know, I'm like, the show's over, and I was like,
"Yeah, I got hooked after the first episode. It opens really strong." The whole aesthetic of the show is it takes place in the 80s too. So it's got that going on. So there's a lot of nostalgic stuff that pops up in there. But just to demonstrate how meta it is, it's it's in the know. The main characters are these 4 kids basically, and it starts with them playing Dungeons and Dragons or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're role playing or whatever. They're doing the thing where it's you roll a 6 and it's here comes the wizard and you have to do. And I'm like, I can totally relate with these kids. They're like the, what do you call it? They're not the loser club, but they're outcasts in school, and they're the outcasts, the nerdy kids in school. They're your main characters, and normally kid actors ruin shows for me, but it's mostly about them. But they are actually good kid actors, and they act the way you think they would in these situations that they get into. The characters are likable. The story is really good. It will hook you from episode 1, and it's got a fine aesthetic that just is just pleasing. After the Defenders, I needed that show to get me back on track. So, I am looking forward to season 2. I know I'm late, super late to the Stranger Things party, but yeah, that was...
you got it just in time.
Yeah, I got it just in time, just for season 2. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's pretty much all I'm doing. And something else came out on Netflix today that I'm going to be watching once this podcast is over.
Oh?
And that's my beloved BoJack Horseman season 4.
Yeah.
It came out today. Oh, wait, I mean, it came out 2 days ago on Friday. Oops. Whew.
Today's Monday, man.
Yeah, right. I mean, I've already watched season 4 of BoJack Horseman. It's really good.
Man.
It's really good. I watched the whole thing. Please. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers.
You can spoil the Defenders, but not BoJack Horseman.
Not my BoJack Horseman. I can't wait. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and baton pass it to...
The suspension is killing me.
Scoots.
I mean, that was kind of a given, but okay. Okay. For my week, first thing I did was Dissidia Final Fantasy NT Beta.
I saw that.
What was that? I heard it has some laggy issues.
It sure did. There were some matches that weren't lagging. There was some matches that were like almost borderline unplayable.
Go on.
But most of the time I was just messing with the practice against like CPU just to get the hang of it. I even put up a video on it.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, on my channel, SO03.
That's a good shameless plug.
But yeah, and I used Squall. It was actually not. It was what I expected.
I mean, did you play Dissidia on the PSPs?
Yeah, but it's a little different from the ones on the PSPs because one on the PSPs you actually have a vast move thing, and this one you get to choose just between two at the moment.
Ah.
I'm hoping it'll be to where you can customize the whole thing. But overall, I had a lot of fun with it.
So you'd recommend it when it comes out?
Yeah, I recommend it. And they'll probably fix it, so...
Oh, yeah, hopefully they'll fix our online by then.
And then, hopefully, if it is fixed, that me, you, and the Ghost Birds, which we'll revive them at around that point.
Yeah. Probably do a video on it or something.
And then, yeah, it'll be all three of us on a team against everyone else.
Can't wait.
But yeah. Besides that, I also messed with Street Fighter V's Manat.
How do you like her?
I mean, not my type of character, but, Ghostbert, he played as that character.
Sure did.
And, we both fought that character. You know how that turned out.
Yeah, he doesn't play that character against my Abigail anymore.
Oh, he doesn't?
No. He doesn't like the matchup at all.
But it should be the other way around. It's because
my range, like the range on Abigail's moves. But she's got range. The way I saw it, it was more back and forth, but he doesn't like that matchup at all.
Well, he doesn't like the fact that she's super technical.
I know what it is. It's because I think he said, like, whenever I'm in his face, like at point blank, when I knock him down with a hard knockdown, he has no wake-up options. She doesn't have anything to wake up with.
I believe
so
that.
she has to deal with the 50-50. Am I going to grab him or am I going to, like, okie him?
Well, if anyone doesn't know who Manat is, it's the new character of Street Fighter V. It's she's pretty much a fortune teller, Rose's apprentice, and she uses an orb, kind of like Viola from Soul Calibur 5, where she throws the orb, then she does like regular fighting moves, and then brings back the orb, which causes a cross-up. Basically...
creating like a kind of void where you're kind of stuck in block stun, or you're getting hit by both her and the orb.
Pretty much. That's the type of character she is.
Yeah, she does a lot of like hits. She's not half bad either. It's just
good concept. I like it.
Yeah, it's very interesting because in Street There hasn't really been a character like that in Street Fighter before. I mean, Rose was kind of that, but her orbs, like, go away.
Yeah. I even put a video on that, too, of our matches.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, the day one Minot Burt.
Where I actually win with Bison. Woo! You don't ever get to see that.
And he took off his imaginary hat.
With the ghost hat.
Exactly.
Don't forget that ghost hat, man. That was really funny.
I'll never forget the ghost hat.
Actually, I played a lot of fighting games throughout my week. I also did Tekken Bowl. Yeah, baby.
Did it have online like you said?
No. That's the worst part about it.
Has Tekken Bowl ever had online?
No.
Okay.
That's why a lot of people were hoping for online for this one.
Nope. In fact, they took away online. They took away some things for the online modes in the normal Tekken game.
Which I hope they fix, because...
They better. Now that I have a new graphics card, I want to play Tekken now. And I can't. I mean, we could, but it's just we had to go to a stupid lobby and everything, and it takes long load times.
Just downscale it.
Exactly.
But yeah. The one thing that was good about Tekken Bowl, when you get a strike, the lights go out, and then it's like all rave party-ish. And it plays like crazy rave music. And I was like, oh, this is cool.
It's Tekken Bowl in a nutshell for you.
That, and if you play as Akuma, it's really hilarious. He actually smiles when he gets a strike.
That's weird. I don't like Akuma smiling. I don't like it. The idea makes me sick.
My Akuma. It's really funny though, because when he gets a strike, he's like, "Yeah!" and he smiles, then walks away.
Ooh.
Or he does his little wind pose where he's just like
turns his back.
That energy wave. No, not that one. The one with the energy wave, and he's like, "All weaklings should perish."
Oh, okay.
Everything goes.
all the bowling pins should perish.
That one, and then there's the other one where he has the energy in his hands and he slams the ground with it.
He should raging demon the bowling pins.
You know, I also thought the same thing too. You know, his symbol's on his bowling ball.
I was gonna say, like, the screen goes black and he's just standing, and then after the screen fades back in, he's standing over the bowling pins with like the symbol on his back glowing. Sure.
What I also like about Tekken Bowl, whenever you hit the pins, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get a strike the first time and then you try and hit the pins again, it does the slow motion thing.
Oh, like the one you're about to get like the last hit on each other? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it does that into the pins. And you can switch the pins from regular pins or Hiachi head pins.
That's the pins I know.
It's the pins everyone knows if they've played Tekken Bowl on Tekken Tag Tournament or Tekken 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or Dark Resurrection on PSP. I think that had that too.
Yep.
That was fun. I like Dark Resurrection.
Disco Chicks.
Yeah, It's fun.
Yeah.
What other fighting games did you play?
But I also played some Final Fantasy 14. There's nothing special there.
I was gonna say, that's a fighting game? I need to play that now.
That's not a fighting game. I fooled you.
Oh. Fool me once, shame on me.
But yeah, I was playing that with a friend. Pretty much just leveling up and going through some dungeons. Getting wrecked.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah. But overall, we got through it. Bert gave me some pretty good suggestions with doing that next time, so I'll be going with his suggestions.
Oh?
Yeah, pretty much. Every time I do a dungeon, I gotta mention, hey, I'm new to this dungeon. And not just go through the dungeon expecting, oh, it's gonna be like a normal dungeon. Next thing you know, instant death.
I was gonna say, it's not like the community's toxic yet, right? Like, they're not gonna yell at you for...
A lot of the people, when you go through a dungeon, they are the type of people who've done it so many times, they just go through it.
Right. It's kind of like how if a new person joins Splatoon, like,
yeah,
the whole team will just get pissed at that one person because you see them inking the wall instead of the floor.
Because they think that, hey, maybe the walls will...
Yeah, exactly.
get
Ink
forced back.
everything. Everything must be ink.
Well,
Like,
now I
no,
know not to ink the walls.
only
Well,
ink the wall. You can do it
the
to
walls.
to maneuver up the wall, to use it like to swim up the wall. But yeah,
Or if
inking the
you
wall
wanna be-
doesn't
or if
count
you wanna
towards
be
the score.
Or if you want to be sneaky and hide into the wall, and then when someone walks by, you drop down and shoot them.
You could do that, but also you have to have the ninja squid ability, or else they'll see you're moving ink. You're moving in the ink on the wall, and they'll be like, just shoot the wall where you're hiding, and you'll just die.
Well, half the time they don't notice that.
It depends on how busy it is. Like if they're getting shot at, you can totally spring surprise somebody out the wall, like ah.
Unless there's 10 missiles, and we don't talk about this.
Not until I get the game, at least. Then we can talk about that shit.
Then
Then
you
we
just
can talk
run like
about it.
hell. Then you run like hell. Then you make-
There's your
you see
hint,
those-
Brian.
those-
As a new player, don't ink the walls unless you're using it to get up the wall. That doesn't
Yes.
count towards the score.
Writing that down now.
Yep. and also find your gun. Find your gun immediately, the one that you're most comfortable with, and then get your gear specifically for that gun.
Yeah.
I like Splatoon a lot.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
You ever use the umbrella? I'm just curious.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm actually maining it right now because I was looking for something a little different than the coward gun.
Are you still using that?
That's my favorite gun. If I had to use a gun, it's gonna be the coward gun. But the reason I
freaking
like
hate
the you don't like the coward gun? Its range is so short that it's like you have to be a coward to kill somebody with it. Like
The real question is have you tried the Switch app since?
yes. I check it every day to see if there's new clothes that have like certain abilities on it that you need.
You still having weird glitches, or they clear it?
Oh, it's still glitchy. I mean, I don't use it in
Awesome.
my car anymore because I'm scared it'll call like the last person who called me, which is usually some sort of spam number.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, to answer your question, Scoots, yeah, I've been using the umbrella. I find it's a great inking weapon, but dear God, don't try to fight anybody with it. You will fucking die. By the time,
It's never intended to fight people.
yeah,
with
exactly.
it.
It takes 3 shots to kill people with it, and by the
It's more
time
of
you
a
shot off,
defensive item, really.
yeah, and even then, it's not really good for that either because it takes ink to hold it open to block shots, and by the time it's like they're already maneuvering around your umbrella as you're doing that, and they've left like this huge trail of like their enemy ink around you, so you can't get out of it because you've used all your ink blocking the shot, so you're just fucking dead. It's like great for covering ink, but don't try to attack anybody unless you know for certain you're gonna kill them, because once you give your position away, they're gonna just turn around and just like in the time it takes you to shoot off the second shot, you're dead.
Huh.
It's got the sprinkler. That's why I like using it, because I got my little sprinkler. I love my sprinkler. And the rain cloud,
Damn.
just to cover all the. It's just it's good. Sorry, we got into Splatoon talk when you were talking about Final Fantasy 14. What else did you do in Final Fantasy 14, Scoots?
I did the Yokai Watch missions, and I got a little Yokai Watch character following me.
Did you get Nabanyan?
Is that the cat?
The red one, I think.
Yep, that's the one.
See, he's the most popular of the Yokai Watch characters. I heard that Yokai Watch is not doing as well as it used to.
It isn't.
Like, it just dropped off completely. Like, it was bigger than, like, I won't say Pokemon, but it was up there with Pokemon at a point, and then it's just dropped off lately in Japan.
Because it's not as cool as Pokemon.
Pokemon is forever.
Oh.
It's here forever and to stay. You can't ever you can't dethrone Pokemon. It's a legacy series at this point.
Not with the new movie coming out, you can't.
Oh yeah, that's true.
More about that later.
Yeah, we will.
Wait until we get to that point, because I'll tell you something about that movie you don't, or maybe you do know. Maybe.
I probably don't.
Well, I know you don't.
I might.
But yeah. Besides
What else did you do?
all that Final Fantasy 14 mumbo jumbo, I was messing with Jubei in Blaze
yeah.
Blue Central Fiction.
The character they said was too small to put in Blaze Blue. What did you think of him?
It's Wolverine.
Wolverine.
I mean, essentially, he's like Wolverine. I mean, the way he maneuvers and stuff.
Does he have a unacceptable dive kick?
No, but like he's really crazy with his sword, and he has the Berserker Barrage with his sword.
Yeah, he does. So does Taokaka, who's based off of him.
That and he had his whenever he goes into his like astral finish.
Mm-hmm.
No, was it astral the finisher?
You mean
Or
the
was it
instant kill?
distortion?
The
Yeah.
distortion drive is the regular super.
Distortion.
The
Okay.
Astral's the instant
Astral's
kill.
Astral's the one where he gets pissed, then he just powers up, and then his hood comes off, and then you see him with like Super Saiyan hair, and he just goes nuts.
A cat with
his
Super
sword.
Saiyan hair. There you go.
It just gets really spiky, and then he goes through the person with a blade in his mouth, and he's holding the other sword. Then just goes through the person. Pretty much rips through him.
Like you could say it was a catastrophe.
You know what? It's fitting.
That was catastrophic.
It's fitting. He is a cat, samurai cat, but he's no samurai pizza cat.
No,
Not
but
at
he
all.
could totally murder them if he wanted to.
But yeah, I did that, and of course, celebrating being older.
Happy belated birthday, Scoots.
Happy birthday.
That was a week ago, man. Where you at? Where you at, Justin? Where you at?
Uh-oh.
So Brian,
So what'd you do for your birthday?
besides I went to Micro Center.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really do much in Micro Center actually.
Didn't get anything neat.
Only thing I really technically got was a EVGA power link. And what that does, it just on your graphics card, whenever you plug up your cord,
Mm-hmm.
usually you see the cord plugged up to it, right?
Right.
What the EVGA power link does, it reroutes the power thing to where you don't ever see the cord.
Gotcha.
It just makes it look presentable,
You're right.
fancy stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And it works. It works with that. It works with every graphics card.
Nice.
It'll even work with yours.
How much it run you for?
Well, when I was at Micro Center, they were on sale,
Yeah.
$20. They usually cost $30.
Damn.
Yeah,
Gotta pay the price for beauty, I guess.
but you could get it for $25 on Amazon. I'm not
Right.
sponsoring anything.
We're not sponsored here at the Monday Night Wolfcast by Amazon.
Hashtag no sponsor. But if you want to sponsor Amazon, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Anybody out there, we are willing to sell out. Just give us a call.
I
we
will make a Patreon right now, and anyone could donate, and I will do anything.
We will shill your product.
Whoa.
I will show you my product.
I
Wait a
can't wait for
minute.
the next podcast. The next Monday Night Wolfcast will just open with, this podcast is brought to you by Sleepcaster Mattress. Get you-
This is too much. This is too much product for me.
If we make money off that shit, hell yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah,
I ain't got no morals.
I also went to Olive Garden just for you, Brian. Just for you.
Do you have
I already
a
know-
Alfredo for me?
I knew you were gonna go there. I knew you were gonna go there.
For a moment, I thought you were about to say I didn't even want Olive Garden. I just ate there because I wanted to.
I don't even like Olive Garden.
I don't even like
Yeah,
Olive Garden. I just ate it because
Alfredo,
freak you.
I did it just to spite you.
Yeah. You know what? I got
I'm
that
actually
Alfredo.
definitely allergic
Then
to
I grabbed
Italian
the ball,
food.
and then I threw it in the trash.
Oh, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't
I
diss
know.
good pasta.
And then you didn't
I
tip.
went, oh,
That's the real sin.
Yeah, there you go. Get real deep in that scumbag lore.
all of that's lies. I love that Alfredo sauce.
Oh, that's
Why does the Alfredo have to be so freaking expensive?
Because
Why, Brian?
because you gotta pay for that beauty, man.
No.
I
It
know,
needs to be.
it's
It needs to be $12 again. Where I was happy.
$12. What is it now?
No, it's $15.
Oh, I can splurge an extra $3 for some sweet Alfredo sauce.
But then whenever you get it and they don't have Alfredo on there,
That's why you say, hey man, put more sauce on that bitch.
even whenever you say,
That's why you get a bowl of Alfredo sauce for dipping sauce for your breadsticks, and then use that and pour it all over your Alfredo.
yeah, that's adding more to the cost. I also have my parent there. That was all like, oh, let's go Olive Garden. Oh, look at this Alfredo. I don't
mean,
like
if they're
Alfredo.
paying, then hell.
Damn.
Get all
alright.
the Alfredo. Shit's good,
Yeah.
man.
It's funny because my actual dad, he hates everything in that place, but he likes the soup and the salad. That's all he ever gets in that place.
Yeah.
Question: soup or salad?
Both for
Salad.
him.
No, you can only pick one,
Oh,
Scoots.
for me, it's soup.
Okay. What did you say, Brian?
Salad.
Okay, you're fired.
What? Oh.
Get out.
All right, I'll leave. Sorry.
If
you ever
let the
go to
door hit
Olive
you on the way out.
Oh,
What door?
That one.
This is a server.
by the way, Tin Man, if you ever go to Olive Garden, you ever get soup, for
Mhm.
you want the pasta fagioli.
It sounds
It's
fancy.
it's like chili. It's just Italian chili.
Comes with a side of salad.
Ah!
No.
Oh,
But can I at least explain myself?
you may.
Okay. I don't get soup because, to me, that's too filling. Soup and a pasta. Like, I want to get my Alfredo, and I want to be able to enjoy every bite of that, and not eat halfway through it and then be like, oh, fuck, I'm full.
So I need to ask you something, Brian. When you first had that Alfredo sauce,
Mhm.
right? When you took your first bite,
Hmm.
were you like, oh?
I might have creamed a little in my pants.
Then after that,
Made your own Alfredo sauce.
After you finished the bowl or whatever, were you like more?
I was that
And then-
guy licking the bowl clean and then be like,
More.
more please.
And then your parents are like, that's all. And then you're like, more.
And then I just start flipping
Seriously,
shit.
no. More! More!
I'd throw my credit card at him and be like, give me more pasta.
To be fair, I like the Tour of Italy from that place. It's the other version of Tour of Italy where they use the Alfredo sauce for everything.
Everything?
Yes. Everything.
It's so good.
They got your little chicken parmesan with Alfredo sauce on it.
You want
got
to order
your-
a hamburger? Alfredo sauce on it.
Well, you're going too far with that.
Man,
Yeah, maybe.
all this talk of Italian food at Olive Garden is making me really crave Wendy's. I know where I'm going after this.
Hey, I mean, I had some McDonald's just a few minutes ago.
No.
This podcast
what
is brought to you by Wendy's. Oh, I heard you
what you
drinking
truly-
something earlier. That's what it
Did you?
was. I heard you, yeah. You didn't think I
Oh.
heard you. I heard you do drink a little straw.
I didn't think it was loud.
Tell me, was it sweet tea?
Nope.
Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Yeah, you're drinking Scoot's blood.
Stop drinking my blood.
I'm not drinking his
blood?
blood. It's my own. That's my own blood. What are you talking about?
Scoots is Dr. Pepper.
Actually, you know what? I used to be like really huge into sweet tea.
I am because
I
guess
feel
where I live?
Louisiana.
Exactly. Sweet tea
Hey.
it's just part of being down here. You gotta love sweet tea.
But
Iced
yeah,
tea is all we drink
besides,
down here.
I wonder if I'm really from Louisiana because my whole entire family's like they all drink tea.
Maybe just the South in general.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
it's
yeah.
something.
It's a Southern thing.
But yeah, I have a funny story about that EVGA PowerLink thing. So when I was installing that in my computer, right, I was also trying to reroute my power cables and stuff to make it look presentable, right?
But that was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was totally fun.
Yeah, did you injure yourself at all?
Have an accident?
Do you remember when I mentioned Blood Pack 2.0?
Yeah.
Did you leak some bodily fluids?
Whoa!
You signed
I
a
guess
bloody
I guess you
contract with
could
your
say
computer.
that. It was pretty red. But yeah, whenever I was trying to put in the actual power cable, right?
Yeah.
Because I was rerouting it under my actual motherboard to get to the actual area, right?
Right.
So I put it in there. When I get it in there, I just take my hand out. Then I look at the heat sink, right? It's full of blood. So I look at my hand. I'm like, huh? When did this happen?
and then your computer turns on. It's like the contract is sealed in blood.
DNA.
Find your soul away for faster RAM. 16 gigabytes DDR4.
I signed the contract. This is my Persona game.
You have 3 wishes.
Maybe
It's like the monkey
I
paw
secretly went to
situation.
Velvet.
It'd be like, I want faster computer. Next thing you know, your computer grows legs and just runs out your room.
Fuse it with my body. Let's go.
That's not what I meant.
But yeah, I sliced my knuckles on that thing. I didn't even know how I did it.
And
Did
Knuckles.
Was there?
chuckle?
I know what you did there. But yes,
Thank you.
I did chuckle when I looked at it. I was
You
like,
had a
huh.
sensible chuckle. Oh, I'm bleeding.
But yeah,
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know. Is it a satanic computer or what's your insides look like? Because my
green.
insides glow red, so mine looks really evil looking.
it is a Dead Space computer.
I was just,
Oh.
yours is the Jolly Green Giant.
No,
yours
Dead
is yours
Space
is fueled by
computer.
Bane's venom.
Yeah, that
that's a
works
good
too.
one.
I
Yeah.
like that one.
So it's like muscly and like.
Yeah, well, now
So
you
every-
get
every
liquid
time I-
cooling.
Every time I turn it on, it'll be like, "I will break you, Batman."
And then you have my permission to die.
Oh no, not that one. Not that one. Or it could be like the Dead Space computer, and then it could just sing "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" to me in the most creepiest voice,
And then
I'd
a needle
just be
comes
like,
out
"I
and
don't want
jabs you
anything
in
to
the
do with it."
eyeball.
That is like, I don't want anything to do with it. But
Hey
yeah,
Brian, did you have a week?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
want
Wait,
to
were
say
you not
something real
done?
quick? That's good.
I mean, I also had Mexican too, but that's not important.
You can't mix Mexican and Italian in one day.
I totally did. It's catastrophic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Do you see the Facebook?
About
My birthday.
the pictures.
Fuck.
I saw the ones your mom posted.
Yeah. Mr. Starcraft had to show me a picture, and he's like, "Oh, look at him. He looks so cute." And here's me. That's just like, son of.
Well, I thought it was funny because you were just got done talking about it, and then
Yeah.
like, I was on Facebook. I'm like, oh, hey, look, there's those pictures you were talking about.
It was really funny because like they got me a cake, right? And my mom has this need to always take pictures. Also,
Yeah.
when we go to a restaurant, she has the need to take pictures.
Well, this is the funny thing is like, I could see your like interest seeping out each picture.
Each picture, I'm like, God damn it!
Like you
God.
can see it. I'm just like, wow, he's serious.
Because it starts out with just like, oh yeah, I just want to take a picture of you with the cake, and then I'm like, okay, takes a picture of the cake and me. Next thing you know, about to like take it, slice the cake, and next thing you know, oh, I need another picture with this angle. Here's me just like, Urgh. So I'm like, okay. And then there's like, oh, I need you to have another picture, and we gotta light the candle again.
Hmm.
And I was just like, ugh.
Yeah. No, I mean it's totally relatable. I understand.
It was funny
I've
because
got
my
a family
dad-
that does that.
My dad was also doing the same thing. He was just like, just let him eat the cake. Just let him eat the cake. I just want my cake. But yeah. That was my birthday. Nothing special. It was pretty generic.
Well, happy birthday, old man.
Thanks. My
Okay.
stomach is pretty old too.
Don't worry, I'm trailing right behind you.
Wait, are you serious? Are you younger than Scoots?
I'm younger than both of you.
Holy shit! Oh,
Yes.
dude, new blood over
21,
here.
man.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can we legally Scoots? Hang on. Scoots, can I talk to you for a second over here, real quick? Are we legally able to have Brian on this thing? I thought the legal age for Wolfcast is like 25.
No, I mean, like, no.
Who?
Yeah, he's fine.
Hey, you're not supposed to be over here. I did not know you were 21. Holy shit, you're young.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you're like a
I'll
newborn.
be 22 in a couple months.
You're like
Not that
you're,
it makes a
you're
difference.
super young.
I know, I'm the baby of the group.
Like long when the Monday Night Wolfcast goes on for
Hey,
like years, and
I need a
Scoots, me,
birthday
and Bert
picture
are
of
dead.
you.
You're gonna be the guy who carries on the legacy for like another 8 years.
I need a birthday picture of you, then I'll just send it to you, and I'll do the Mr. Starcraft thing. I'm like, oh, look at this guy. He looks so cute.
Hey, you know what? Joke's on you, I don't take pictures.
It's true. My soul has been taken so many times by that friggin' soul-taking box.
I can tell.
As you can tell, because my hair is like nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Very peppery.
Mm-hmm. Very salty.
Dude, I'm not over this 21 thing. I can't believe you're. I thought you were like 26. Holy crap!
No!
Oh
What the
man,
hell?
when were you born? 95?
Yeah.
Damn, I even got the year right. Damn.
That is
Yeah.
the greatest year too.
I
That's a
know.
good
I
year.
missed on all the good shit.
That's a
I'm the
good
late
ass
90s.
year, dude. Brian, what did you
Yeah.
do?
Nothing much. I pitied around in Skyrim Special Edition now that I have a PC that can actually handle that shit.
Oh yeah. Does it?
Played that
Okay,
around.
so does that game still have issues?
It can.
Like
I
frame
mean,
rate issues?
It does for me. Well, frame rate, no. I didn't notice it.
Oh, I mean, I'm speaking mainly through the console experience because when I played it on console, and that was yeah, that was fun.
I had Scoots let me borrow the PS4 version when I had it for a little bit, and I didn't notice any problem.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know,
good.
but
Hey,
I might just be desensitized to it. So I
hey,
don't
Justin.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's a different experience.
What, you talking about console to PC or PC to console?
know. Both.
Console, the PC. You know what? Both.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, it's both the same thing.
Exactly. I mean, what's the difference?
But yeah,
you'll see it.
I re-downloaded it because I forgot I had it, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I was like, I have a PC that can actually handle games now, and Skyrim's the only game I've played this where it does this. When you launch it, it'll be like, oh, now detecting settings, set to
Oh.
this settings.
Yeah,
And-
it does that with me too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, but yeah, so it did that, and it popped up, and it's like automatically set to ultra quality. And I was just like, ooh,
No!
I was like, ooh, yes,
Oh wait, you have a
that was
graphics card that
really
can actually do that, can't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your graphics
Sounds
card
like-
again?
It's a GTX 1060.
Oh, yeah, same as
It's-
mine.
Yeah, that's why I was like, high
He has
five
the
me.
Asus one, I
Oh.
think.
Yeah, Asus 6 gig.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so I re-downloaded. I tried playing it. I tried playing with like keyboard and mouse, and I realized I suck ass at that.
You have to get a
I
controller.
was like, nope. Well, and then I have a shitty keyboard, so it hurt my hands. I was like, all right, I'm done.
Oh.
So I mean, I'll get a new one.
I'll
But
say
yeah, I
you-
dabbled around in that. I played some Bioshock Infinite again, just to have some fun with that. I might be doing a recording of that, maybe.
Cool.
And then also nothing special. I went and re-bought Sonic Mania again for PC, so I can actually record it easily and make it nice. And I just started episode 1 today.
How you liking it, buddy?
I love that game.
I know, right? I just like I don't know honestly where I place like that game. Like I don't know where I place
It'd be
it because it's so
Mm.
good, but it's
Yeah.
not my CD.
How
Yeah,
about
well-
you take Sonic CD, then Sonic Mania, and then you just put it in the middle playing field, so that you like both at the same time.
Yeah. I think I like Mania just because I didn't get into CD till very late.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then I got into Mania, but Mania's got like the best of all worlds. Man.
It really does. That's kind of what's giving it the leg up is just the fact that it's like it's got everything.
Yeah,
Like,
it's anyone who's a nostalgic Sonic classic fan. You there's no
You
reason
owe
you
it to
wouldn't love it.
yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you're
Yeah.
right. It's like if you like Sonic 1, well, we got Sonic 1 levels for you. You like Sonic 2, we got those too. Sonic 3?
You don't like the drop spin dash? Well, you can unlock the Sonic 3 and Knuckles Insta Shield. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can you actually?
Yeah.
You guys can spoil
What?
this. Can you actually unlock that for save files, or is it always going to be for no
Yeah.
saves?
Or no. It's just for no save because it's the
Damn.
secrets or unlockables.
I would have really liked it if that were the case.
You know what else is really fun? I don't know if you guys have messed around with debug mode at all, or if you've even gotten to that point.
I
Yeah.
But I started messing with it, and I literally will just like I go through every level supersonic and just go crazy and everything.
Yeah, because it's like, why not, right?
Well, because you go like you're invincible, crazy fast.
You destroy everything.
But like I found like a weird bug that if you drop the item box to become supersonic,
Mm-hmm.
and then you like quickly activate it and then like switch back to the debug mode where you just become an item,
Right.
and then you switch back again,
Mm-hmm.
like supersonic music will still be playing. Sonic will have his Super Saiyan hair, but he'll still be blue, slow.
Oh
and
yeah, you
vulnerable.
told us about that last week too. I remember that.
So yeah, so it's weird, and there's like it's fun to mess around with bugs, and like if you run around in debug mode, you'll see like tiles that have just like Eggman's face or Knuckles' face. So there's just like random just shit everywhere, and it's like it's
Just
fun
for
to mess
no
around with it.
reason.
Yeah, I
Reminds
might
me
do
of that-
do
that
some
one,
videos of exploring it.
You remember Sonic CD, the Easter egg?
The evil
Justin?
Eggman scary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the CDs or in the Stardust Speedway level?
There's a couple
No.
Easter eggs. There's one where, like, there's like an evil Sonic that looks like Mario, and like
Oh,
It's hidden within the game's program.
it's very strange and
yeah.
eerie.
That's what makes it fun is because like you just mess around and debug and you just find all this just weird shit and you're just like, why? What?
Like, well, how
Interesting.
ball?
But yeah, it was fun. I'm gonna go see Hitman's Bodyguard tomorrow.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you didn't see that yet.
No, I just got paid. I was broke all week.
Hey, same. We all just got paid.
So tomorrow I'll be seeing that in the morning. So.
Well, here's me that's just trying to save his money so that he could get Metroid 2 remake.
Nintendo 2DS XL edition.
No, I'm not getting that. I just want the special edition of Metroid 2, remake,
Right.
Yeah.
Samus Returns.
remaster, whatever. Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm so on the fence about that.
Mm.
But it's your favorite Metroid.
I
the Black
know, but it's on
Sheep.
3DS.
Well,
Yeah, it's inferior.
sorry.
Exactly. It's like, I love it. It's like if they put Sonic Mania on Wii U. Like, why? Who am I kidding? I'd go and get it anyway.
You would.
I would.
But yeah,
It's like Ghostbird had a week.
Yeah, he did.
whoa, who put that there?
Yeah.
There's a
Apparently
strange
his week-
cryptid message.
It's his seems to be a message running at about 15 frames.
Huh. It says 30 frames per second hell in the jar with occasional 15 frames per second shakes.
I was gonna say, actually, since you brought up the Hitman's Bodyguard, I'm gonna try to see it this week.
Oh, is it out this week?
Yeah, it is. It's already out. It is already
I
out.
thought it wouldn't come out till like closer to Halloween.
Nope. What it?
For those that don't know, it is the one. It's that one. It's the you've seen the memes with the clown Pennywise going,
Yeah.
"Everything floats down here." That's
Yes,
it.
I've seen the old one. So.
Yeah, the old 1990s TV show. But yeah, it's out. The only reason I was gonna see it last night, but the only reason I didn't is because guess what? It's a horror movie, and horror movies attract the wrong type of audience, the ones that won't shut up, and the ones that
God.
Yep.
they come in droves,
Comes and
especially
screams at everything that's not even that scary.
Yep, and I could literally tell because at least the theater here allows you to reserve seats
Really?
ahead of time. Yep, so you can literally see which seats are already taken by the time you're ready to buy tickets for it.
I
You're gonna
want to see B12. You will give me B12.
Exactly. I'm just like,
You get
I'll get
B13.
these, and then I look at it, and I'm like, oh, it's full. Oh, it's full tomorrow too. Oh, it's full the day after. I'm like, oh, freaking! It's always the same with horror movies.
It's Halloween already. It's still full.
Yep. It's horror movies just attract just audiences that just want to. That's it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can always be me, be that guy in the background, and then everyone's all like, ah! And then here's me just like,
Right?
That's
Everyone's scared
terrible.
shitless, and you're just there
That's
laughing
funny.
at it.
I just want to see. I just want to see it. I'm not even going to get scared because horror movies don't scare me. I just want to
Right.
see it. I just want to see it.
99% of the time, you know the jump scares are coming.
Here comes the jump scare. Ding!
And a lot of it's been obvious. So yeah,
Yeah,
We'll see.
horror movies have gotten better. I'll admit that over the years. It's just they're not for me. I'm not the target demographic. I just want to see how it compares to like the old school.
we
ones.
know the target demographic, right? Bert, or not Bert. God damn it, Bert!
Ah,
Get out of here when you're jarring this. Talking about Brian here. You know what I mean, right, Brian?
Nope.
you believe me, don't you?
There's a certain person, of our friend group
Mm-hmm.
that's weak with horror movies besides Bert.
I would say Bert does not. like
Oh,
horrors.
okay, yeah, I got you. I'm following.
You could almost say he's Bert Jr.
Sure, you could say that.
A certain Blaine.
Shout out to Blaine.
Shout out to Blaine, wherever he's at. No one knows who he is. That's
I was
okay.
gonna say I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
It's a hidden Easter egg. Don't worry about it.
Oh snap! We have those
It's
in the
not, it's
Wolfcast
not a
now.
canon. No, it's
Yeah,
not canon.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, Is that everybody's weeks then?
Oh yeah, I'm burnt out on week.
All right. Yeah. Holy crap. We talked about our weeks for a
2
long
hours
time.
later.
And all right,
God.
let's do it. All right, time to get into the gaming news. First things first, mouse and keyboard support are coming to Xbox One soon. Time to get wrecked in shooters.
I mean,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be such a game changer.
Don't worry about it. With the Xbox One X coming out soon, I'm sure all the mouse and keyboard warriors will flock to that
It's funny 'cause
system.
when you
They'll
actually-
throw out their old PC rigs, all of them with their 1080i Ti Titan Teen Titan graphics cards, and switch to the Xbox One X with their mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Well, one of the reasons why they did this, or are going to do this, because they're trying to push for more crossplay, and they're
Yep.
trying to even the playing field. So that like for
Oh.
example, like Overwatch, they haven't done a crossplay thing because it wouldn't be fair. So what Microsoft decided on doing was, hey, let's do the mouse and keyboard support on Xbox One. Just say it's a PC.
I was gonna say
It's a
that
PC.
they're finally up to Dreamcast standards. Dreamcast had a mouse and keyboard too.
It only took
Finally.
them
It sure
20
does.
years.
It
They sure had that web browser. Had that
Took
web
18
browser.
years.
It still works.
It still works if you got a modem or
Dial-up.
broadband.
Get that AOL.
Yeah, I mean, 99.95% of the websites you go to these days won't work on the Dreamcast web browser because it's old, and a lot of things now use things that didn't exist back in 1999. But yeah,
It's okay. There's like a specific site on that where you can get free stuff.
oh yeah, there's a website that has like the Dreamcast like archives where you can download all the DLC for the Dreamcast games, like
Which is
Skies of
good.
Arcadia and Sonic Adventure 2, and
Ooh.
Phantasy Star Online.
Yeah, that's the
Emulators.
number one.
Not even emulators. You actually use the real system.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can still go online with your Dreamcast right now, and your Saturn too,
If you have dial-up,
if you have dial-up with the
or
Saturn.
if you're one
Yeah,
of those people, or if you're one of those people that have like broadband.
I think
there
broadband
is
was on
also-
Saturn. I think
There was there was something on Saturn that was like that.
because people still play online Bomberman Online with the Saturn. Like 10
Hells
people, but
yeah.
it's like a tiny community. But like some people still do it. They have to
Whatever.
organize when they're gonna do it, obviously, because there's no massive community for Bomberman Online on the Saturn anymore. Even
Yeah,
when
they
the
still
system
have
was out.
videos on that.
They do. You can look it up right now. It's really cool. But yeah, finally, actually, I want to say Saturn had a keyboard and mouse too. For going that far
Maybe.
back, I'd say Super Nintendo had one, a mouse for drawing, Mario Paint.
Oh yeah, Mario Paint. That was my jam.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
See, now we're going back. Like, technically speaking, we're like the old like Commodore PCs and stuff like that. Like they had keyboards and mice.
Yeah.
So look, Xbox, you're not doing anything new. You should have got with the times back in 1978 or whatever.
Hey,
the
they're
Commodore came out.
innovative.
Exactly.
They took the headphone jack.
Is that an Apple eye joke?
Might be.
Mhm.
Might be.
Yep. That's being innovative. Get rid of the headphone jack. No one uses those.
We
What I
have
find
courage.
funny about this article though is you know how it says mouse and keyboard support coming to Xbox One soon, and then the actual like headline says "Time to wreck fools in shooters." Misspelled. Everything is just grammatical error hell.
It makes me wonder though. I guess the question answers itself, but at that point, why not just get a PC?
Boom.
Because it seems like all the stuff that you're going to play on the Xbox, you can just do on PC better. I mean, I guess that's the argument that a lot of people like Bert who are like, PC Master Race and all that stuff. Because me, I don't care either way. As long as I can play Binding of Isaac, I don't care. On console or PC, I don't care. But like, I could honestly see the argument in that case. Because what does Microsoft have at this point? A lot of their games are going to be cross-platform for PC, and it's like if you can play it on PC, play it on PC. Unless you can't afford one, which would be the reason to get an Xbox One X, I guess. But I don't know.
Speaking of crossplay, Killer Instinct. I don't know if I put that on there.
No, I didn't.
Killer Instinct is getting crossplay for Steam, Windows 10, and Xbox, all cross-platforming.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, how does that make you feel now? Now you can actually play the game against me and the Burt.
Finally. I don't have to use the stupid Xbox app that doesn't work on my computer.
Actually, it might work now. We'll see.
Oh, I doubt it.
A new graphics card. Anything could happen.
Yeah. Dude, Killer Instinct ran really... I'll give Killer Instinct one thing. Like, the graphics are nice on that game, but they also are just, like, they're high... Like, the graphics are good enough, but they also ran on my old, like, graphics card, like, on high settings without, like, slowing down, really.
Yeah.
So I'll say, like, the graphics are really... I guess the word is optimized really well for...
What was your graphics card?
My old one? It was the... Yeah. I'm looking at it now. It's the XFX R7 850.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's old.
ATI, right?
Let me see.
I believe it was.
I have it right here in my hand. XFX, that's all it says. And Ghost Thermal Technology.
I'm pretty sure it's a ATI Radeon.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's what it was. The ATI Radeon R7 850. This guy served me well. Do you think I can get some money for this guy?
Yeah, if you sell it online.
Oh, how much do you think people pay for it? $50 maybe?
$700.
Maybe.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's not like old graphics cards go for much, huh?
You can sell it to Mr. StarCraft.
Hey, it's well taken care of. Just needs to be dusted a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds
and
right.
upgraded for a new one.
Yeah, exactly. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'll put that guy over there. He served me well. I like him a lot. I think he's really cool, that graphics card. But yeah.
You make all your games look like PS1 games.
Hey, he ran Binding of Isaac for years with no issues, so respect. So like this is like the number one game I play all the time will always be Binding of Isaac. Forever.
For 2,000 hours of Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
I think it's higher than that now.
Oh, 3,000 now?
I need to, you know what? I'll do a quick check. Why don't we move on to our next story while I quick check, which is my Nintendo, has Metroid rewards in anticipation for the new Metroid 2 remake. Samus returns.
Man, it's something special. I just felt like putting that in there. Just like, hey, you could get 50% off the original Metroid for Wii U or the Nintendo 3DS. Or, hey, for 20 coins, you could get the Nintendo 3DS theme of Metroid Samus Returns. I have that.
Is it nice at least?
Yeah, it plays the Samus' theme.
Oh.
It's really good.
That's cool.
Then
2,800 hours combined in Isaac right now.
Then, of course, if you don't like seeing the new Return of Samus, you could get the old Game Boy.
I have that.
2 Return of Samus. I mean, I do too.
I'm mad because I can't transfer it to my Switch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not until you get that online.
I can't wait for them to launch the paid online, so that way I can buy my eShop games again.
There's also a phone background that you can pay your Nintendo coins on, or a desktop background of Samus
for phone
Returns.
Backgrounds in this day and age? This isn't like the 2000s when you had to pay for ringtones and stuff like that. It's stupid.
You pay with coins. I know it's stupid. But
Are Nintendo that far behind? Like, people can get wallpapers of anything on their phones now. You don't have to pay
That's
for
why
that.
That's why it was at the very bottom.
But it's Nintendo quality.
Oh, of course.
It's that Nintendo HD.
They got 1080p wallpapers exclusively to Nintendo.com.
This is 4K, even though they can't support 4K.
I was gonna say, even though phones can't.
Blu-ray HD.
This is 4K HD.
Play 4K on your Switch.
HD DVD quality.
This is VHS quality.
Even though it was just a gray. It was a
Betamax.
gray. It's just a picture of Samus with a gray background. That's all
Perfect.
it is.
That's all it needs to be.
It's not even Samus. It's just the Metroid logo.
Huh.
No, it's Metroid, and why cannot Metroid crawl?
Yeah, Metroid is posing in front of this gray background.
Metroid is #1 protagonist. He
Metroid
is
attack.
very strong.
Metroid protect.
And attack.
Yeah, whatever that meme is.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
I don't know how to finish that meme.
I don't know. I don't either. We're old.
All
Except
right.
you, Brian. You should know. You're young. You should be able to name
old.
the meme. You have to be our new meme. You have to keep up with the times. You're young. You can
I'll be
do
your
that.
meme ambassador.
Yeah, exactly. Keep up with the times for us old people. Tell us what the
got
deal
it.
is with the fidget spinners. Explain
they cure
that
all
to us.
diseases, man.
They do.
No.
They're
You got
miracles.
problems in life? Spin a fidget spinner.
I know, Brian. It's funny you say that. I've been feeling depressed lately. I should get me a fidget
Spin that
spinner.
fidget spinner, man.
Spin it. I'll spin it real good. Our next
I'm sorry, that's
news.
ridiculous. I can't promote that.
I mean, it's like I don't know. I don't know the science behind the fidget spinner, so I can't speak on it.
It's got all your ailment cures in one tiny little pill. You also have to take a pill. It'll put you to sleep while you
I was
sleep.
gonna say, does it burn when you pee? Fidget spinner.
I mean, if you put it down there, it might.
Yeah, just spin it on it. Spin it to win. It's also how you, you know what? Let's just drop it. Sonic
Yeah,
Mania's
next
DRM on PC has been cracked within 8 days.
There you go.
Novo.
We should also talk about the DRM that was on Sonic Mania PC release, since we didn't get to that because it came out
Yeah.
like a few days after. Yeah.
Hey,
A lot of days after.
Justin, maybe you
Mhm.
can explain what de novo DRM is.
You know what? I can. Basically what it is, DRM in general is, if you're playing offline, guess what? You can't. You can't.
You get wrecked.
You gotta be
So-
online always to play it. The game checks in constantly. Is this a legal copy of the game? No. Shut down. The funny
Oh,
thing
yeah.
about these things is they don't work. Because the people who they're trying to keep away from breaking their games and trying to crack their games and get them are gonna get them eventually. And the people that are just trying to buy and play the game are the people who usually get screwed over and affected the most by these. That's great. I'm
Hey,
like,
Sega does what Nintendo don't, right?
hey, you're right. Putting games on PC,
Hey.
whether it's good or bad.
But somehow their games magically make it to PC.
That's true. I can't begin to word how bad Sega screwed the pooch on this one. Like,
Yeah.
basically they were handed. The people put, like, I said this to Bert as like a metaphor. They put the ball in front of the goal for Sega. They're like, all you gotta do is just run up and tap it with your foot and it go right in the goal and you win. Sega was like, nah, bruh. Pointed to the stands and like, what are you doing, Sega? You don't have to kick it that hard. You just freaking ran up, punted it really hard. It bounced off the goalpost, smacked them in the face, and went into the audience and killed somebody. That's what they did with Sonic Mania. They had a hole in one. That's all they had to do was just put it out on the PC. But they screwed it up with this DRM thing. God damn it, Sega! Why can't you do blah 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 blah?
To be fair, it got like 100,000 pretty much sold on Steam.
How much are those are going to be refunded because people are mad about this?
I mean,
But then again, I guess a lot of people can't because of the whole Sonic 1 thing. Screwed them over on that
Yeah.
too. Ooh.
Man,
You can
the
redeem
people who pre-ordered the collector's edition for Steam just kind of get worked around all over the place, aren't they?
Yep. I mean, it's times like this, I'm glad I didn't break open my collector's edition.
Hey, NRFB, never remove robots.
Sell
never
that shit for
remove robots.
$2,000.
Sell it for $50 because that's all it's going for on eBay.
Shit.
It's going to take time for that game to accumulate price.
As I said, it's
Yeah.
cheaper than what it originally sold for.
Yeah. And they put out a lot of collector's edition, actually. A lot of them.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, over here...
I haven't found any.
I was gonna say, I guess it's because it's where I live, but here in like this particular part of Louisiana I live in, there's a lot of places to shop. Toys R Us. There's these mom and pop game shops. There's this.
Oh yeah.
There's Hot Topic and like 3 GameStops within 5 minutes of each other.
It's like how you said Hot Topic.
Because I remember they don't sell games for some reason. For some reason, Kmart, like freaking Hot Topic came to mind, and Kmart too for some reason. I'm thinking about all the shops.
I don't think Kmart exists anymore.
It's dead over here. Like ours closed down like 6 months ago.
I haven't seen one in a while.
Kmart doesn't sell video games anyways now.
Really?
Yeah, even when they like a year or two ago, they stopped selling video games. Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Because they knew they were closing down.
Yeah.
We still have Sears in our crappy mall.
Oh, yeah, we've got
It is a shell of what it used to be. Holy crap! You walk in there, it's so depressing. It's like an empty electronics shop. It's just like they have like a couple washers, a couple dryers, a fridge, a vacuum that no one bought from like the 1990s, a crappy lawnmower that someone returned, and a bunch of salesmen that are just kind of looking sad and depressed and don't know what to do with themselves. It's so sad, and like the lights are dim and the ceiling's like caving in on itself.
Oh no.
It's really bad. I'm like, don't enter the mall from that part of the. Don't enter through that store. It's depressing.
The one I go to, it's not the one I go to. There's one that's nearby.
Mm-hmm.
It's near my micro center, basically. And this Sears is going out of business, and that Sears has been there for like ages.
Like most of them have been.
It was part of a mall, and the mall just got demolished.
But the Sears still burned.
You're talking about.
So now all that's left is that Sears, and it's funny because you can see the areas where it leads out to the mall. You know what they did to cover that? They used drywall.
Oh,
used plain old drywall. It was really funny.
Like in the open part of which it would lead out to the mall.
Yeah.
It's just that's sad.
But
at least paint over it and put like a Sears poster or something over it.
Well, they put something over it.
Okay.
But it look, you could tell on the outside where it is too, because it's just plain drywall. It's just like, oh.
That's bad.
But yeah, everything's going away in that place.
Rest in
It's really sad. Rest in peace, Sears.
We'll have another sad thing going away soon we'll talk about it later in the other news.
I almost bought an office chair there.
Sears?
The ones that they have in their offices, they're trying to get rid of everything.
Oh, they're doing the everything must go, including like
liquidating.
Yeah, like even the book, like the shelves and stuff that they couldn't
It was $30.
Whoa.
The chair was $30. It was just a generic computer chair.
Was it used by people or was it just like a display
Used by
model? Ugh, I don't know if I do that. Too much ass juice on it.
Ew.
I like how you're using that term now.
I phased out for a second and came right back into your ass juice. I was like,
Scoots introduced it to me. I just brought it back.
Oh. Gross.
How do we get on the subject from Sonic Mania?
Because we were talking about stores and you were relating it with stores or whatever.
Right.
Somewhere.
We lost track.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7 DLC End of Zoe will release on December 12th, 2000. Wait. Oh, I thought I read that wrong. December 12th, 2017, along with Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition and the Not a Hero DLC. The game will be for free for everyone as well on that date too.
Will the game be for free for anyone who doesn't own it?
No.
No.
Are you crazy? Capcom can't afford to give you... They can't afford to do... Hey, but you have a Switch.
They can't afford to spell Revelations right.
Nope, they can't even afford a spell checker. They can't. And, Scoots, since you're the most connected to the Resident Evil franchise, what do you think about this?
I think it's pretty cool, but at the same time, this not a hero DLC should have been out in spring.
Yeah, they teased it at the end of the game.
It's the one DLC I wanted to know what's going on, because at the very end of Resident Evil 7, you see something, and then the guy's like, "Yeah, name's Redfield," but then you see the Umbrella helicopter, and you're like, "What the?"
Exactly.
Yeah, and this was supposed to be the DLC that's supposed to answer that. But they delayed it all the way to December. But it's free. then there's also this End of Zoe thing that actually explains what happens to her. Because it depends on what you did in the game.
I remember.
Well, what did you do in the game?
Honestly, I can't remember.
I know you did something.
Oh, I did the other thing. I got the technical bad ending.
Oh, so you went for Zoe instead of your actual wife.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm cold.
Cold.
Yeah, let
So
her die.
cold.
She stabbed me at the beginning of the game. That's what she gets.
Well, that wasn't her.
Yeah, it was. It was her knife.
Someone controlling her.
Yeah, it was still her. Scoots, if you got controlled by somebody and you stabbed me, I would hold you to that forever. I don't care if you're mind controlled or not. I'd be like, you still stabbed me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. Well,
Gold edition, huh?
Gold edition.
Are you gonna get that? Wait a minute.
No.
I was gonna say, this came out on PS4, right?
Yes.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was like Resident Evil 5 or whatever. Like,
No,
it's the same exact
it's
thing.
Resident Evil 7. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 7, the good one.
I mean, if you have the season pass, you basically have the gold edition.
Which I don't. I don't even own the game. Here's the thing. Normally this would be a part where I'm like, oh, I like that game a lot. I might buy it, but no. That's a once you play through that game once kind of game. The DLC is not enough to make me want to spend $20 or however much it's going to cost to play it.
It's okay. You can watch me play it.
I can.
You still won't understand it because you don't remember the game itself.
I remember parts of it. The bosses mainly because I died a lot of them.
I was gonna say, you know what you remember? You remember Jack. You remember him say, "Get your ass back in the house. I'll deal with you later."
I remember him a lot.
Yeah, he just grabbed that girl and he was like, "Damn!"
That was vicious. She shouldn't have run.
Yeah.
Pissed him off. You know what else is coming around the end of the year? Sonic Forces is getting a bonus edition. It'll be released around November 7th. Now, guys, this has been the subject of a lot of mockery around, but I think it's time that we at the Monday Night Wolfcast set the record straight about this whole Sonic Forces thing. So, guys, I don't know if you saw, but it has in-game add-ons if you decide to get the bonus edition.
Sure
It
does.
has costumes for your OC character. The costumes include...
Oh, I already know where you're going with this.
Mhm. There is a Knight's costume, a Super Monkey Ball costume, a Puyo Puyo hat and costume, the Jet Set Radio hat and costume, and finally Persona 5, the Joker costume.
I already know where you're going with this.
And a controller skin.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and just get it out of your system now.
So, Scoots, I assume we'll all be playing Forces.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which costume will you be dressing your OC as?
Super Monkey Ball.
That's the best looking one, honestly.
It's true. It is.
Maybe Jet Set Radio. Nice one. At least the pictures
Jet
they
Set Radio.
used. Yeah, I was gonna say the pictures the character models they used for some of these costumes. The Knights one looks horrific. Puyo Puyo looks alright. Joker, I don't know.
You like it because of all the internet memes. Get your persona now.
It's weird when you put clothes on the Sonic characters like that. It gets weird looking.
You ever see someone made a really funny thing with that. It shows the main character, right? From Persona 5. He's all like, "Look, I made a persona of myself."
I saw that, yeah.
And then Yusuke is all like, "Let me check." And he's like, then he just pauses. It's like, "So how do you like it?" And he's just like, you want the absolute truth?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Yes, I want you to be 100% truthful. It fucking sucks."
Yeah, I saw that one. That's good. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about this, but it's like, yeah, you get a cool skin for your controller. You get these Get the Jet Set Radio. Here's the thing. It's weird to me that they put these costumes in here, especially for Monkey Ball, because Monkey Ball's been dead for a long time, and so has Knights. Jet Set Radio is also. You know, only Persona 5 and Puyo are the only ones living on. I might mix and match some of these costumes. Take like I want Beats glasses, the Jet Set Radio glasses.
Yeah.
But everything else I'm not sure about. I'd have to see it on my particular OC when I make them. Also, if you pre-order at GameStop, you get the official, the Shadow skin. Sadly, no basketball accessory.
Yep, no Shadow basketball.
No Shadow basketball. I'm sure there might be like basketball uniforms for your character customization. So maybe you can make it work. Which would be hilarious in hindsight.
Right.
But that's Sonic Forces. Moving on, we are fast approaching TGS. The Tokyo Game Show, for those that don't know, that aren't in the know, the Tokyo Game Show is a big deal in Japan. It is when they showcase a whole bunch of like games that are mainly, of course, going to be Japanese only. Sometimes Japanese only for the most part. But yeah, Capcom has shown off their lineup. And Scoots, you and I both love Capcom games, or at least a couple of them.
Right.
Have you seen their lineup?
Actually, I have not yet.
Well, I'll tell you. The lineup currently includes Monster Hunter World for PS4, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Resident Evil Revelations for the Switch, and Revelations 2 for the Switch. I can never not say Revelations. I can never not say it. Imprison Palm, which is an iPhone game.
Right.
Dead Rising 4 for PS4. Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition, and Monster Hunter Stories. Speaking of which, are you going to play Monster Hunter Stories, Scoots?
I mean, I played the demo. It was alright. The rock, paper, scissors game.
Oh. So are you gonna play it? Are you gonna buy it?
I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe when it gets cheaper.
Oh.
I do want the amiibos for it.
Okay. Oh yeah, because the one's got the Rathian or whatever. It does look pretty cool. I mean, if it looks cool, I might get it. It's gonna be one of those big like Guardian-sized ones, eh?
Yes. Actually, I don't even know, because when I looked at it, it could just be like normal sized.
That's about it. I mean, that's pretty much it. The thing is, there's nothing new here. Like, you know how normally at TGS they'll be like, we have an unannounced game coming, you know? All games in the lineup with stage events will be available for viewing via live stream. The Capcom TV streams will also include titles not in the lineup for TGS 2017, including the Ace Attorney, Dragon's Dogma, and Mega Man series. The only thing I'm really wanting to see is Monster Hunter World. That's the only really thing I'm interested in seeing from them. What about you?
Pretty much that, and I guess Marvel vs. Capcom, because they would have to introduce Monster Hunter right there.
Do you think, is the Tokyo Game Show taking place before the game comes out here? Because that would be dependent. If it's already out, then I don't think they're going to show anything, unless they save that DLC. Okay, the game show will run from September 21st to 24th. When's Marvel out? 28th? 29th? Before Marvel...
19th.
The 19th. Okay, so unless they're planning on showing the Monster Hunter DLC, like a few days after the game comes out, I don't know.
They would have to introduce that.
I mean, because they're showing it at the show. Yeah, playable demo live stream stage event. So I'd imagine maybe it's gonna be like the first ever tournament or something, or day one tournament. I don't know.
Could be.
That'd be interesting. But I'm more in it for the Monster Hunter world. That's what I want to see.
I already have like 15 minutes of that game. Like, I've seen it. It shows like everything you can do in that game.
Yeah, but I want to see new footage. I want to see new stuff. I want to see more stuff. I cannot get enough hunting monsters.
Okay.
Just saying. I need more.
I want them to put Monster Hunter Generations XX on the Switch.
Me too, but
Because then we can play that game with, maybe Ghostbert somewhere.
Well, we're gonna play Monster Hunter World with him as well
Yeah.
on the PC whenever that hits. I mean, we could demo it on PS4 in the meantime whenever that comes out.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait. We're gonna talk real quick. Briefly mention that unfortunately Brian had to leave for the later half of this podcast. So if you notice he's a little quiet, it's because he's not with us. But we're gonna continue on like normal. So there you go. There's a disclaimer. It's just me and Scoots now, the OGs of the Monday Night Wolfcast. We're the only ones left. All right, let's keep this thing going. Let's keep this gravy train rolling with the next news story, which is Sega's TGS 2017 lineup was announced. So what they have is Fist of the North Star, which is the Yakuza style. Yeah.
Yes.
The Yakuza style Fist of the North Star game, which is going to be using the same engine as, I believe it's going to be Zero, not Kiwami.
Ooh.
So that's going to, I know, right? It's going to be pretty sick. They showed the trailer already, and I loved the way it looked. It looks so much better than the last, Fist of the North Star game we got, which was the Warriors-based one.
Yeah.
That one wasn't great.
Compared to this thing is amazing.
It looks great. It's got that Yakuza craziness to it. Like, the heat moves are going to be amazing. Like, you go, you're already dead, and then the heads are going to explode. It showed that in the trailer.
It did.
It did. The question is, how scumbaggy will Jaggy be in this game?
Well, I mean, you see him get destroyed in the trailer.
He sure does. I think that's his whole business, is just to show up to get the business. That's his job.
That's how he dies, too.
In every single... that's pretty much it.
He dies horribly that way.
He deserves it. He's a scumbag.
He is.
And he's got a really cool costume that always shows up in like every Japanese fighting game and stuff like that. But yeah, besides that, Yakuza Kiwami 2 will be playable on the stage floor. A certain magical Virtual-On, which is the Virtual-On anime crossover game we talked about a few podcasts ago, will apparently be playable. So we'll get to see.
We're never going to get that.
And probably, yeah, you're right. It's going to be a licensing nightmare and it's going to be weird. It depends. If it's if it's just Virtual-On like Ontario Tangram, which is the best Virtual-On game, I could see it maybe coming over, but I don't know, dude. It's for PS4 and Vita, which makes me think it's going to be really... It's going to be Revolution-style graphics. Then again, Virtual-On was kind of basic in graphics anyway. It's just an arena.
We still acknowledge the Vita.
Oh my god, you're right. I'm sorry. We totally brought it up. But hey, I mean, it's the first time we're going to see a playable Virtual-On since the PS2 days.
To be fair, Japan, they acknowledge the hell out of the...
Yeah, it's alive over there. Not dead like it is over here.
We didn't market the thing properly, but you know what? Let's not go into that.
That thing came out to die.
What about your Hatsune Miku Project Diva Future Tone DX?
It'll be playable on the stage floor.
Will.
So, for those that don't know, Hatsune Miku Diva Project Diva Future Tone DX is the Miku Hatsune Project Diva games, but it has like over 200 songs. It's like almost all the songs from like all the Project Diva games rolled into one. So hopefully we're getting that localized, because we did get it over here. It's just digital and it came in like 2 packs.
Right.
But I'm hoping they port it physically and it just has everything so I can just play it. Also, Sonic Forces will be playable on the stage show floor, so we'll probably be seeing some more stuff on that. Phantasy Star Online 2 will be playable on the stage floor. Yakuza Online.
Damn it!
Yeah, I was hoping it. Are you gonna be okay, Scoots?
No, I'm not.
Phantasy Star Online 2, I know. It's okay,
Scoots. Play it right now. Japanese version. Screw you all.
It's the only way we'll be able to play it at this point.
This is what happens, Sega. This is what happens. I'll just play the Japanese version.
We gotta use the patcher.
You could have got so much money from me.
Yeah, I mean, I would have paid money for it. I would have dropped money for like the cool like winter costume coats that we had and stuff like that.
You mean the one with the hood and
Yeah,
the one that took us
the little
forever?
wolf ears. Yeah, I had to buy
Actually,
that
it
manually.
took you forever because you got the hood.
Yeah, and then I got the rest of the costume later. Because I knew the hood was going to cost more if I didn't get it then.
It's okay. You should see what that game is now.
Oh, yeah.
Go to room 2 of ship 2. You'll understand.
I'll take a look
But yeah.
next time.
But yeah, Yakuza Online.
Yeah, it will have a trailer, which will probably showcase more of the new protagonist of the Yakuza series. And finally, DX2 Shin Megami Tensei Liberation, which will be playable. And yeah,
They showed a teaser of that. I remember that.
it's a mobile game, so don't get excited.
I know.
Yeah.
I was gonna put that in the doc, but
Like you saw the announcement
I saw
teaser where it
mobile.
was like, yeah, like, oh, they're teasing a Sega X Atlas game. It's gonna be a Shin Megami. I'm like, and then the next day I was like, oh, it's a mobile game. I was like, oh,
I just kind of like, nope, don't care.
put the hype back
Just
in the
just
pocket.
like Breath of Fire 6. Just like Breath of Fire 6. Oh, mobile?
Well, it is playable online, isn't it? On the PC in Japan.
I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't exist here.
Neither does Phantasy Star Online 2.
Someone actually did an English translation patch for Phantasy Star Online 2. Not Breath of Fire 6, because no one cares.
Fair enough. You know
No one
what,
cares.
Scoots? You got me on that one. I'm sure someone cares, just someone doesn't have the resources or time or money to make a patcher for it.
You know what? I bet that's even better than Dragon Quarter, but I can't prove that because it doesn't exist.
It does not.
So I'm forced to look at Dragon Quarter and acknowledge it, and then Bert's all like, "You need to play it. You need to play it. Just
That
play.
sounds
Just
like
play the
something
cat
he'd
chick.
say.
Just play the cat chick. Screw the other characters."
That definitely sounds like something Bert would say. He's all about the cat chicks. Speaking of cat chicks, Splatoon 2's Japanese Splatfest is McDonald's French fries against Chicken McNuggets. This is gonna be so one-sided it hurts. Like, seriously, is this even gonna be a thing? Is this gonna be a contest?
Well, you know the funny thing about this. Usually, you have the fries with the nuggets.
Right. So they're kind of moot point. You can't have one without the other. Well, I mean, you can. For me, I think their McNuggets are the grossest thing ever. They're not actual chicken.
You need the Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Maybe. Oh, Chick-fil-A. I thought you meant like like a certain
Filet.
brand of McDonald's, like there's Chicken Selects or whatever they call them. Chick-fil-A nuggets are actually chicken, so yeah, that's why they cost more.
Oh, so good.
They're pretty good. But how about we put down our predictions here, Scoots? I predict.
Fries.
Okay, well, he beat me to it, but yeah, I agree, fries. Fries will have to take this. Nuggets are so gross. People eat at McDonald's just to eat their French fries. My sister
I
does
do.
that. Yeah. You do too, yeah. A lot of people just eat the French fries at McDonald's, so this isn't even a
Now-
contest.
If only they had cheese sauce. I can have my cheese fries.
You could. Man, I'll just talk about I'm salivating, dude. I'm starving. I need to get some Wendy's, so right after this podcast I'm going to go get some Wendy's. I can't help it. I'll just
Wendy's?
talk about French fries and stuff like that.
You don't need no stinking Wendy's.
I need Wendy's. I need
You
the
need some
triple
Jack in the
stacker.
Box. You
We
need some
don't
Jack
have
in the
one
Box
down
in your
here,
life.
thankfully.
He's like,
I don't know if that's like a Midwest thing, but I have
Might
not
as well
seen a
just
Jack in the
drink
Box
a-
down here.
you might as well just drink a pitcher of oil. Every
Yeah,
time you go to Jack in the
exactly.
Box. Seriously.
Picture of oil. just drain it in like a little funnel and just enjoy. It's about
Just
the same
jump in the
experience you'll
oil.
get.
Just jump in oil ocean zone.
And open your mouth and just drink. It's the same experience
Then
you get from eating Jack in the
as you
Box.
do that, let me just listen to the music as you just drowning over the oil.
And then you jump in with your fire shield
And then
and
you're
ignite
gonna
the
see
whole
me
place.
dancing to it, because that stage's music.
It's really good, right? It's really good, right? It's so good.
Yes.
I agree. But yeah, I honestly don't think this is really a contest, and I hope if we get the same thing over here, I hope everybody votes right and votes French fries. You think we're gonna get the French fries versus McNugget Splatfest?
No.
No, you think we're gonna get something different?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean McDonald's is bigger over here than it is in Japan, so I'd imagine it could be a possibility we get this one.
Oh, that reminds me. You know that mayo versus ketchup thing? You know mayo actually won over there?
Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. I think it won over here, too. I think it won everywhere.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Because remember, at least what you and Bert told me that mayo is big in Japan.
I think
it's like Japan's ketchup.
Yeah. But their mayo is different from what you think it is. I think it's sweet like ketchup.
Ugh, mayo is mayo to me, dude. You can never convince me otherwise.
I know.
It's so gross. So gross. Makes you want to
Don't eat a Korean pizza. I just want to I want to warn you right now. Don't eat a Korean pizza.
Thanks for the heads up. I won't eat Korean pizza.
It's everything you don't want.
And more.
We can go beyond that.
I was going to say, finally, our last news story here. Nintendo designer explains why Salmon Run isn't always available. Would you like to know the reason, Scoots?
Why?
Because in Japan, everything is tailored, you see.
Oh?
Yeah. So basically, let me just read the quote that the Japanese designer said. In Japan, everything is tailored. You've probably heard Sheena Yinger's TED Talk, in which she went to a restaurant in Japan and tried to order sugar in her green tea. The people at the cafe said, "One does not put sugar in green tea." And then, "We don't have sugar." And then she ordered coffee instead. It did come with sugar. In Japan, there's a sense of, we're making this thing for you, and this is how we think this thing is better enjoyed. This is why, in Splatoon, the maps rotate every couple of hours, and the modes change. I bought this game, why can't I just enjoy the game I want? That's not how we think here. Yes, you did buy the game, but we made this game, and we're pretty confident about how this game should be enjoyed. If you stick with us, and if you get past your initial resistance, you're going to have the time of your life with this game. You're really going to love it. So basically, it's Japan knows better because they made it.
Basically an FU.
Yeah, basically, screw you Americans. You're playing this the way we want you to play it. I guess it's like, screw you the world. Like, this is how we made it. You're going to play it and like it, damn it. I mean, it's fair. They did make the game. They literally designed it like that, and we have to deal with it. So, congrats, I guess. I don't know. I can kind of see where they're like, because the Salmon Run thing is annoying that you can't play it whenever you want. But honestly, I played it. I think it'd be probably more fun, like I said, with you, Scoots, and Brian. But like, I mean you, Bert, and Brian. But like, playing it by myself with like unnamed nobodies, like strangers, is not really that fun in long sessions.
That's why I got Bert. My Switch.
Exactly. So when we all get it, we can do it then. But yeah, in the meantime, it's like, yeah, I mean, what do you think about the whole thing? Like, because I
still haven't messed with it.
Oh, I'm not really all that bothered by the map rotation, all that stuff anymore. I guess I'm just numb to it because I've played it so damn much now. It's still annoying, I'll give you that. But the stages shift a lot more now. I mean, it's like, I think it's every 2 hours instead of every 4. It still has that really annoying thing where if you're not in the lobby when it switches, you have to watch the newscast.
Yeah.
I hate that. I honestly think if I could change one thing about Splatoon, it would be just let me jump into the game without having to do that mashing buttons for about a minute and a half or whatever to get through the damn news feed. Because I don't even read it anymore. I just mash AB. Like, the first thing I get home, I'm like, well, let me turn on Splatoon and load it up so I don't have to watch the news story. Actually, we're doing the live like Wolfcast right now. We're doing like the Splatoon. You're the Pearl and I'm the Marina.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, you didn't even argue. You're just like, oh no. That's fair. All right. Now I feel bad because it's like you just accepted it. You're just like, oh. Well, that's that for that.
There is a reason behind it.
There is a reason. I mean, it's hard to argue that point. If it was Callie and Marie, we could argue that all day because I'd totally claim Callie. You could have that.
I'd be Marie.
You could totally take Marie. She's
I still accept it.
You would accept it because you like Marie more than Kelly. And I like Kelly more than Marie, so it works out for everybody.
And Splatfest loved me.
It's their fault the story mode in this game went the way it did. We should go on to the other news. Yeah, I mean, yes, it would have just been reversed. But, time for the other news. Hey, Scoots, did you know that new Shovel Knight amiibos are coming soon? Including the Plague Knight, Specter Knight, and King Knight?
I sure did. They're all bundled together.
Oh, are they really a 3-pack?
Yeah, they're 3-pack.
Like the Game & Watch Duck Hunt and Rob, that are super, like, totally clearanced out on GameStops everywhere because they can't get rid of them anymore?
Sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, like $5 at our GameStop.
I just want the, what was it? The
Game & Watch?
The Mii's.
Oh, really? Because our Toys R Us has like a surplus of those, dude. I can get you one if you want.
I know. I'm just waiting until they drop down in price, which they haven't.
Probably not.
I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for a DDD.
I have not
Meta
seen
Knight.
DDD at all, or Meta Knight since.
I'm still looking. Hold on. What else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something else.
There's probably a couple.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you have more amiibos than I do at this point.
Sure do. A lot of unopened ones too, which are displayed all throughout my wall.
But I
have open ones.
I was gonna say, but I have like the hard to find ones like DDD. I think that's the only one I have that's like that has not been back out on shelves.
It's okay. Since. I have the one amiibo Brian still does not have because I was first.
You got Guardian Leviosa.
Yes, that one. It's the biggest one.
It's the biggest one ever made.
It's really heavy too.
I keep forgetting to look for the Guardian one for Brian. I'll have to do that when I go out and get my burger from Wendy's.
I also don't have the blue Yarn Yoshi. Do you remember the giant Yarn Yoshi?
Oh yeah, I think our Toys R Us has like a couple, but they're second prints. They're not the first editions.
I'm fine with the second print. If
I find one, I'll let you know.
I know you need to help Toys R Us.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that. That's actually I think that's the last news story. The other news, we'll get to that.
Yep.
But back to the Shovel Knight amiibos. Are you planning on getting these, Scoots?
Yes.
I was gonna say, do you have Shovel Knight on the Switch or whatever? Wii U, Switch. Or
actually,
3DS?
I don't, but I do have the Shovel Knight amiibo that I opened up a while back. Yeah.
What did you use it for?
Whatever.
Just a display?
Well, it's a display right now, but I've used it for everything.
I was gonna say, what games can you use it in?
You can use it for any game, really. Just give you random stuff. Use it for Zelda.
I say I need to eventually get around to beating Shovel Knight. I have it on PC. It was a fun game. I just don't remember why I didn't beat it. I just stopped playing halfway through.
Because you were streaming it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Any game I stream is destined to just stop halfway through.
You should stop that.
I should stop streaming. You're right. I should stop streaming.
No, you should stream, but you should stop stopping on your games.
I can't because my streaming schedule is so out of whack. I can't consistently do it. Thus making that so I'm like by the time I'm able to stream next time, the new games come out and it's like, well, can't go back to the old game. You know what? The next news story. Collin Trevorrow parts ways of Lucasfilms and will no longer be directing Star Wars Episode 9. I don't know who that is.
You know the guy who was responsible for Jurassic World?
Oh, really? That guy?
I believe so.
Oh.
But yeah, he is parting ways with Lucasfilms and will no longer be directing Star Wars Episode 9.
Is that bad?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, I mean, you're between the two of us, you're the only one here who knows anything about the Star Wars thing.
Well, Brian knows more than I do. But
yeah,
there was drama over the Han Solo standalone film, and there was a lot of reshoots for Rogue One.
So a spin-off is the reason the main things are gonna get screwed over.
What's that?
The spin-off movie is the reason the main films are gonna get screwed over.
No. To be fair, this was this director. He's not bad or anything. He just
Not great.
he only has three movies under his belt. One of them was Jurassic World, so that
The
was
other two are like not big enough known, like indie films or something.
his recent film was The Book of Henry.
Oh, I've heard about that. Huh. I don't know if it was any good or not, but I'm familiar with the title.
There's just a lot of drama behind it.
Do you think the movie's gonna be fine at least, though, Scoots?
Yeah, it's Star Wars. It's always fine.
Yeah, that's gonna be the big, like, December film. Right after Justice League and Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So Disney's gonna be raking in some big money with this one.
I mean, regardless, Disney will always make money.
That's true. They got... Look, like, they could almost be sued for having a monopoly. Like, they own Marvel Comics. Marvel in general. So they have, like, a comic book... I mean, no one reads comics these days anyway, but they own, like, all these characters that they make superhero movies on. They have Star Wars, which is, like, the biggest sci-fi movie franchise of all time, and TV shows and all that, toys and all that. So, yeah, they have family-friendly movies. They have sci-fi, the biggest sci-fi movie franchise of all time, and arguably the biggest superhero franchise, toys, TV shows of all time. So, yeah, Disney is always going to make money, forever. You're right. But yeah. Hopefully your Star Wars movie comes out okay, Scoots.
But yeah, a new director for the film has yet to be named. But that's okay. We're not even on 9. We're still on 8.
Oh, I thought 9 was the one that was coming out. I was about to say that's a little late for reshoots.
No.
That should be coming out December.
Nope. It's 8.
Ah.
They just released their toy line or whatever.
Let me guess, the toys spoiled everything, didn't they?
Oh, it sure did.
Oh, I love when toys come out before the movies and they ruin everything.
You mean like a certain
Wonder Woman?
No, not that one.
That one got spoiled.
I guess that one was pretty bad with the pop figures.
Yeah. And also the main toy line that showed who the big bad was.
Yeah. I was gonna say Justice League.
I don't know what you're talking about, Scoots. There's nothing been spoiled for me on that movie yet.
Oh, you know the big bad guy?
No, who could it possibly be? Is it Steppenwolf?
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought it was Superman.
No, but he's dead.
I mean, he could be a bad guy.
He died at the end of that one movie.
It's not
that I can't
Trigon?
name. Like, huh?
Darkseid. What?
Huh? Ooh.
Wooden gun.
Oh. Yeah, spoilers suck in toys. I hate that.
Yeah.
You know what didn't get spoiled? The Pokemon movie. Pokemon the movie. I Choose You trailer revealed. Basically a movie of the very first episode. Is that what it really is, Scoots?
Yes and no.
Okay, explain to me, a person who has not watched Pokemon since the Orange Island episodes way back in the day, what this is.
This covers whenever Ash gets his Pikachu, and then you know how he gets Pikachu to become friends with him, right?
More
Remember
or less.
that episode?
But Pikachu hates his ass when he first starts off.
Yeah. It's basically that, but the thing is you don't see Misty or Brock.
When did they get it? I don't remember. It's been so long. When did they get introduced to the show? Is it like the same canonical order as the games where it's like he goes...
Misty is whenever he's running away from all the Spearows, he gets on her bike, and then when Pikachu thunderbolts all the fucking Spearows, it destroys her bike. And then that's how Misty becomes...
right. She's like, you're gonna buy me a new bike.
But in this movie, that doesn't exist. It's another character.
Oh?
Yeah, there's these two other characters, and they're not Misty or Brock, and they travel with Ash.
You mean new or like
new?
Oh. Okay.
So a lot of people are like, "What the fudge is going on here?"
You don't mess with Misty and Brock. They're the OG Pokemon crew.
Which is funny because Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, they brought them back.
I mean, they come and go a lot over the series, I've heard.
Yeah, they brought him back for a few episodes.
Hmm.
And they're back in their original outfits too.
Nice.
But they don't look right. They don't look right to me.
What do you
using
mean?
that new art style.
Oh, Whisker Ash, you mean?
Yes, that one.
Ah, Whisker Ash.
You should see what Brock and Misty look like.
Oh, I don't want to. I don't wanna.
You need to see it.
I don't wanna.
You wanna.
No, I'm moving on to the next news story, which is Star Wars and the Marvel movies are being pulled from Netflix to stream on Disney's new forthcoming streaming service that will release sometime in 2019. And the subtext reads, "Hooray! More monthly subscriptions costing $10 a month. Might as well have cable at this point." Wow.
Yeah. Here's my response, or basically the general consumer response. The Cody Death scream. The
You do it so perfectly every time.
Yeah, I had to hear it so many times. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. It's just like, man, I guess I'm just not gonna watch Disney stuff anymore. It's not on Netflix. Don't bother. I'm not paying another. Yeah, you're right. I'm not paying another freaking $10 subscription for this. I mean, Disney has a huge library of things they could tap into.
Which is sad because Netflix is getting the business.
Oh yeah, they are. They're hemorrhaging money. Ludicrous amounts of money hemorrhaged. It's ridiculous.
That's what happens when you're like popular for a while, and next someone will pull out something that's better.
Yeah, it's all their original programming really that's killing them.
The funny thing is they put Blockbuster out of business.
Yep. And now Blockbuster's coming back to put them out of business. Wouldn't that be ironic?
Whoa,
that would be the most ironic thing ever.
Super double lariat.
Right? It'd be like a reverse of what happened in the early 2000s. But yeah, we have our next news story for other news, which is horrible Mystique actor Jennifer Lawrence is going to return for X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Oh, you didn't like Jennifer Lawrence?
Oh, I hate her. I hate her as Mystique. Did you not see her in Apocalypse?
Yeah.
She was phoning it in the entire time. You're better than that. We're X-Men. Like, great. Could you try to could you emote a bit more, please, for the love of God? And plus, I hate how Singer really likes to focus on Mystique as being the savior of the X-Men franchise.
Wait, you actually watched the X-Men movie Apocalypse? I thought you did.
I watched bits and pieces.
I've seen the whole movie.
Because I was playing Isaac while I was watching it, and I really wasn't paying attention because it was really boring. Apparently your dog thought so too. Yeah, X-Men Apocalypse was super, super boring. Maybe I'm in the minority. Listeners, let me know what you guys thought of Jennifer Lawrence's performance in the X-Men movies. If you liked it, I'm sure she was fine in First Class. But then in Apocalypse, she just bombed it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say on that. X-Men Dark Phoenix. Can't wait to see how Mystique saves the X-Men universe again by being all amazing and...
Yeah, sorry about that. My dog was scratching you.
No, he just heard we were talking about X-Men Apocalypse and he had a painful reaction to it.
Oh, shit.
So,
I mean, that movie was pretty bad.
It's real bad. I can't stand
I did not like Apocalypse. What they did with Apocalypse pissed me off.
Yeah, they just wasted him. They really wasted him. All their cities will fall. We will rise
Let me
above.
buff you. Let me buff you.
Mystique's
now
like,
do my fighting for me.
Mystique's like, we can fight up the Apocalypse. We're X-Men. I'm like, why is Mystique the focus of this whole movie franchise now? Why is she the savior of mutants? Stop it, Singer. If you're gonna... And Jennifer Lawrence, if you're gonna return for X-Men, you better put on that makeup. You better be Mystique, not boring human form Mystique. I hate... Because she's like, I don't want to be Mystique. I don't want to wear the blue makeup. It's too hard. Like, I get that, but if you sign up for Mystique, that's what you're doing. You better do it. Not that I'm going to watch X-Men Dark Phoenix anyway, because Singer's probably going to blow it. Just like they did in X-Men 3 Last Stand. How they blew the Dark Phoenix there. I'm sorry, I'm really salty, because I really like X-Men. They're like my favorite of the Marvel franchise. And the only good thing to come out of that series is X-Men 2, X-Men Days of Future Past, and Logan. Which isn't even connected to those movies if you think about it. Logan was so good. It's like my top 3 favorite superhero movies of all time. But anyway, final news story. Toys R Us may be going bankrupt very soon. Yeah.
Oh no, bro!
Right? So a lot of people like who grew up with Toys R Us, which is almost everybody. I don't know if the new kids these days do because, you know, they have their tablets and their phones and their fidget spinners. But
In their video games.
exactly. Like, Toys R Us was kind of a huge deal for a lot of us older people back in the day. So it's kind of sad to hear it's going. Well, I mean, it seems like they've been, like, doing bad for years, but like the bankruptcy filing thing, it seems like right before the holidays too, which is when Toys R Us usually brings in some money. I don't know. It's not a good sign, Scoots, of things to come for Toys R Us. They're probably gonna wind up doing what's it called? What's that store up where you used to Hastings. Yeah, they're gonna go the way of Hastings, put themselves out for bid, and if no one buys them, they're just gonna go and liquidate everything. Which sucks. Because then Toys R Us will only exist in name, and those cool 90s commercials that people archived on YouTube are the VHS quality Toys R Us commercials. Well,
But then how will I get my amiibos now?
how will you get your collectible Power Rangers toys and the Ninja Turtles toys?
How will I get my limited edition pop figures?
How will you get your cool 3-wheelers and your pool sets? Toys R Us was a fun place to be as a kid, obviously. Sad. You'll have to shop at GameStop then, Scoots. Forever. Always.
The Darth Vader nose is very perfect for this.
I'll maybe insert it. We'll see. But
Very perfect.
it's now time for my favorite part of the podcast, the Q&A session. If you guys would like to send us a question, you can do so below in the comments. We'll answer it in the next podcast, or you can send it to mondaynightwolfcast@gmail.com. Hey, Scoots, what is that?
MondayNightWolfcast@gmail.com.
Nice. And basically, let's see what our questions are here. Oh, look, we got one from Ghostbird. Can you let me out of the jar now?
Hey, Bert. No.
I don't know. My hand's slipping on the lid here. Oh no. Oh, be free.
Oh, you let him free? No.
He's free. Be free. Live out the rest of your days in 60 frames in this real world we live in. I don't think.
Never. I live in 120 frames.
I live in 4K. Yeah. I got my HD 4K glasses.
Well, Mr. Ghostbert lives in 16K. He showed me a video, so you know.
Oh wow, really? 16K is a thing?
It just takes a whole bunch of monitors.
Jesus. Well, that's Bert's question asked. He's now free. He is now free to live out the rest of his days as Ghost. And
I was trying to be mean.
So
I was trying to be mean. Keep him in the jar.
I decided he suffered enough with the 15 frame shaking. Decided to let him free. Let him go.
Oh,
He'll be back. He'll be back eventually. But next question comes from Jin the Wolf, who wrote in from the last podcast. Pardon my French, but fuck Superman. I like his dog Crypto more than I like Superman himself. Finally.
Crypto, the super dog.
Yeah. He gets what's up. Jin knows.
But he's no Ace the Bat Hound.
Nope. And if you even want to go further, what's the name of the cat? What's this? Streaky, the cat. Yeah. Crypto is so much more interesting than Superman. Because it's a freaking dog with Superman powers. Of course, it's more interesting. And he said,
I like Ace the Bat Hound better. Actually, in Batman Beyond, had a really cool backstory.
Wait, Ace was in there in Batman Beyond? I didn't see him. Huh.
That's Bruce Wayne's dog.
That's cool.
Actually explains how Bruce Wayne gets the Bat Hound. It's not even he isn't even the Bat Hound. He just protects Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
Starts out as a little puppy and basically was raised to be bred to be the ultimate fighting dog. And as a puppy, he was a normal puppy. Then he got abused by a criminal. Beats the crap out of the dog with a newspaper to get him pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Gets him pissed off. Then he puts on electric gauntlets that beats the crap out of the dog.
That escalated quick.
Yep. But then, basically, the guy trains the dog to become a fighting dog. Fights other dogs. You know, Michael Vick style.
Oh, God. Yeah,
And
I
then
know
that's
exactly
when,
what you mean.
And that's when Batman, the Bruce Wayne one. Well, actually, it wasn't even him. It was when the cops, they show up. They try to bust the guy. They actually do bust the guy. The dog, Ace, he sees an opportunity and he escapes. And then Ace is just running around, or like wandering the streets. And then you see Bruce Wayne as an old man goes to the alleyway where his where his parents died. He puts his flowers there.
Huh.
And as he sees Ace the Bat Hound there, like pretty much eating garbage, and then there's like one of those future Jokers, the gangs, and they're trying to mug Bruce Wayne, and he beats the crap out of him, and then one of them tries to sneak up on him. Then Ace just jumps and like saves him.
Oh.
But then
And
gets
everything-
beaten up. But he gets beaten up in return, and he's weak, and then Bruce picks him up and then takes it to his car, and he's all like, takes care of him. Then he remembers this, and then it's just an episode about Ace, the Bat Hound.
And the rest is history.
And tells Terry McGinnis to save the dog, because the dog gets kidnapped by the guy who raised the dog.
I need to watch that episode of Batman Beyond then. Sounds
It's a pretty good
interesting.
episode.
Then back to the question.
And Batman gets the Terry McGinnis Batman gets the business by like a steroid pumped dog. You'll see it in that episode. But go
Yes, I
on.
will. And Jen writes the rest of it is, and no, I'm not just siding with Wolfie. I generally hate Superman. I'm a Batman guy anyway. Superman is so lame and generic. I can't be happier with this answer. I can't. You know what? You know what I'm thinking? You know what? Jen's a real cool guy. Such a good answer. Anyway, his question is, if you were a space traveler bounty hunter like Team Star Fox and Samus, which one would you choose as a job and why? That's a really good question. Between Team Star Fox, which are the space travelers, and a bounty hunter like Samus, I could weigh the pros and cons of both. Being a space traveler like at least the Star Fox crew, you have friends. At least. So you're not in the vast void of space by yourself all the time like Samus is.
I can give you Brian's answer.
What's
Since he's
Brian's
not
answer?
here. He told me a while back. It was a joke answer, but since he's not here, it's gonna be his answer.
It'll be his canon answer.
He said Team Star Fox because of furries.
Oh, when you put it like that, I have to. I was kind of leaning bounty hunter before that.
Because he wants to see that actually happen in real life.
Now,
It's weird.
if I could be one of the characters, like could I be Star Wolf? If I chose Team Star Fox, could I be the job? Could I do the job as Star Wolf, as Wolf?
Well, what I think he's implying is, would you rather just be a space traveler, or would you like to be a bounty hunter? It's just basically giving an example.
Oh, I was trying to. I guess I was trying to add spice to the question that didn't need to be there. I would probably go bounty hunter.
You were going more into it.
Yeah, than I should have. I'd probably go bounty hunter because that gives you like a cool range of tools, and hunting down criminals would be fun.
I
I watched Space Dandy and Cowboy Bebop. I know what that's like.
Bounty hunter all the way, just because in Star Wars I like Boba Fett, and that dude is a bounty hunter that's really badass. And then with the Nintendo thing, Samus is badass. Unless we talk about the other M, where it kind of
You're not authorized to think that way, Scoots.
You can't tell me what to do.
You're not authorized to not tell me not to tell you what to do.
I'll give you a thumbs down.
You're not authorized for a thumbs down.
Thumbs down. You don't remember the story? Thumbs down?
Oh, yeah.
She always gives a
God.
thumbs down. Why everyone gives a thumbs up?
Oh, boy. The less you talk about Metroid Other M, the better.
She does it for a general understanding, because she does reverse psychology, and then... No, we don't talk about it!
We don't talk about it. I don't know.
Baby.
To be
Feelings.
be like an R-Wing pilot... Oh, God, the baby. The baby. The R-Wing pilot thing would be really fun, though. I would have to... I'm giving heavy consideration to the space traveler. But honestly, I'm not much of a traveler type. Though I would travel to hunt people down, but I don't think I'd travel just to, explore new planets. That wouldn't really appeal to me. Same reason I didn't like No Man's Sky, or the concept of it anyway, before it revealed to be a huge scumbag game.
I just say bounty hunter because it's pretty much it's exciting.
I think so too.
Because you're always going after something.
Yeah.
And you're also doing the traveling part, but you're going after someone.
Yeah, you have a goal. You want to murder someone or bring someone in.
Speaking of all of this, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
He has no defense into this. He's never played a Metroid game or Star Fox. I don't think he played Star Fox. I really want him to do both.
You should probably play both. I mean, they're out on everything now.
But he's strictly Zelda and Pokemon.
Oh.
I want him to be open to more things, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, it'll take time.
In due time.
I was saying, just like me, it could take time.
Hey, you're getting there.
I'm getting there. Hey, I played Zelda. That's a huge step.
Hey, you played Doom.
That too. That's another huge step. And I tried StarCraft. Another big step. I've been getting out of my box a lot more lately. 2 of the 3 games were fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Was the one that you didn't like, the certain, crafting game? Minecraft?
Minecraft, yeah. That's the one. Didn't like that one.
Yeah, I know you didn't like StarCraft.
Yeah. It's not my type of game. I played it with Bert for a bit. Because he said I would.
You played against him?
And then I did.
Huh.
It went about as well as you'd think it would. Somebody who's never played one of those games before versus somebody who watches tournaments of that game all the time. And knows the meta and everything inside out. But yeah, that's that. Thanks for the question, Jin. That was a really good one. I'm sure Brian would have answered Bounty Hunter too, but he's not here, so Scoots gave the official answer instead.
He probably would have had a better answer than what I just said, but yeah.
Yeah. And lastly, last question comes from Spider Ninja, who posted on the Twitter, said, "What is your favorite show of all time?"
That's hard for me.
I can't answer that either, because no matter what you say, it'll be held to you forever. You said you like this show the best.
That just reminded me. You know something about Cartoon Network? What they're doing?
No. What happened?
This is unrelated, but it
Does
just
it tie in
sparked something
somehow?
in my head. Powerpuff Girls. You remember the one with the twerking?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what they're doing?
Oh, I heard about this.
They're adding a 4th Powerpuff Girl.
But Scoots, they already had a 4th Powerpuff Girl. Remember, Bunny?
I know.
She died. Unless they're bringing her back.
I don't know. Is
she gonna? Did they? I saw
her
this
colors
too.
are purple. Her colors are purple.
That's Bunny's colors.
She has dark skin and has blue hair. There was a leak on that.
What? Okay, is this going to be a 1-episode deal, or is this going to be like a permanent cast?
I don't know.
I'm gonna bet it's gonna be.
I think it's a permanent cast.
I'm so messed up about this. I'm willing to bet that's gonna be a temporary 1-episode deal, a one-off deal. She's gonna get the bunny business.
I don't know.
There's no way they can break up the trio dynamic between the Pop-Up Girls by adding a perma 4th. I don't see it. But You know, I've been wrong before, and people will come back to this podcast and be like, they totally did add a fourth. You were wrong. It wasn't temporary, it was permanent. I heard about that too, Scoots. I didn't know the design was leaked for it yet, though.
There was a German Cartoon Network thing, and they were showing off different things, and then it was like a flash. You'll see it. People paused it right there, and then there it is. She's like really tall compared to the others.
Oh God, so it is Bunny. Let me see.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up. Powerpuff 2017 fourth girl, I guess. See what pops up. Oh. What? Yeah, she definitely is taller. That looks like a... What the... No, it doesn't show. It just shows a silhouette. Oh, wait.
No, it's...
No, I see it. Okay, I see. I see what you mean now. Dude, she's ambiguously tan.
Ambiguously tan.
She's totally gonna die. She's gonna get the bunny business.
Hey, that's messed up.
Hey, she's gonna die the same way Bunny did. I guarantee it. There's no way she's gonna be a perma fourth. She's taller than the rest of them. What's her dynamic to the rest of them? I don't see it. Hey, if she's good, I'll welcome her with open arms, but not like I'm actually watching the show anyway, so whatever, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care enough to get mad about this. They botched it anyway, it's fine.
This video I watched, it says, she looks like a bad deviant ROC, do not steal.
It kind of does. It kind of does. Just a little bit.
Do not steal.
Do not steal. Well, shoot, I don't know how to feel about this. Back to the question. Favorite show of all time? I don't know how to answer this, dude. I could tell you some of my favorites, but I don't think I could tell you my all-time favorite because I don't really... I don't really
like
have
old school
one.
TMNT,
Good old Ninja Turtles.
Gundam Wing.
It's a good one.
I like G Gundam. Of course, Dragon Ball Z. Everyone.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. No, I have to think about this even harder than I do.
Yeah, it's gotta watch so many things. There's so many things I've seen over the years that I'm probably gonna forget some, but like, just off the top of my head, I like Stranger Things. I like Sonic Sat AM.
You know, I liked Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I have not seen that at all.
It's not bad. But when it gets to the Ghost Rider stuff, it gets a little like...
Yeah. I should probably watch that.
They were trying to like incorporate the magic part. It was in preparation for Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah, because that's their kind of unofficial TV show tie into the movies. Like the kind of linking between
Oh, it's official. It's official.
Oh, okay.
Because this all happens during the movies.
Oh. Okay, that's cool. I enjoy almost all the cartoons of like that Toon Disney era, the Saturday morning, like Chip and Dale, DuckTales. Yeah, you know the ones. Goof Troop.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Because when I was a kid, I used to watch that a lot. I used to watch the Disney Channel a lot.
At least you had Disney.
It was only when I was in New Mexico because that's the only time I got to watch Disney was when we were there.
See, I was overseas almost all my life, so like.
Yeah, I
never had Disney. I only had Cartoon Network, and it was only like a limited amount of things on Cartoon Network.
Ah.
And Nickelodeon, I did at first, and then depended like where I lived. When I lived in Italy, no.
Yeah, I wasn't big on Nickelodeon either as a kid. I mean, I watched a lot of their shows like Doug and Ren and Stimpy and stuff like that, but I didn't really become a big Nicktoons person until like Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and Cat Dog are really the only Nicktoons Oh, Rocko's Modern Life too, but like I was more definitely Cartoon Network. After we lost Disney Channel, I was always on Cartoon Network, especially when they started doing Cartoon Saturdays, and they had Johnny Bravo,
Ooh, I remember
Dexter's
that.
Lab,
Yeah.
Powerpuff, yeah, all those lineup, Cow and Chicken, all that stuff. I was like, nah, this Cartoon Network for life.
But now Cartoon Network's kind of a shell of its former self.
Yeah, they had a recovery period when like Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Gumball, We Bare Bears, regular show, Uncle Grandpa. Like that was kind of the resurgence period, but now like half those shows are canceled or over now, and now they're just Teen Titans Go, the channel.
I mean, you got the new show. What was it? What was it called?
Oh, okay, KO.
Okay, yeah. Okay, KO, yeah.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I mean, pretty much any cartoon, Dragon Ball Z, as you said, anything that was on Toonami, and
They had
a lot
Tenchi
of the
Muyo.
yeah,
They had,
yeah.
What
Tenchi in
was it?
Tokyo.
Outlaw Star.
Oh, that must have been after I moved.
Outlaw Star's pretty good. Actually, you know what? I like Outlaw Star. That's pretty good.
I like Paranoia Agent.
Paranoia Agent was pretty good. But you had to watch every episode to fully get it.
It's a psychological thing, and I love psychological things.
When you watch the first episode, you're like, what the fudge?
Yeah, you have to watch the whole thing because nothing makes sense unless you watch the whole thing.
And then the next episode, each person has their like trauma.
Story. Yeah.
Yeah. Then when it gets close to the end, then you start understanding it.
Yeah, then it starts to piece together things.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's really all I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, BoJack Horseman is definitely out there too. I love that show a lot. Can't wait to watch that when I eat my Wendy's. When this podcast is over, I'm really hyping myself up for this Wendy's and BoJack Horseman thing. That's really all I can nail off the top of my head. Any more for you, Scoots?
No, I'm pretty good. I think I named a few. I got a question for you.
Oh,
I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Here's my question.
Go on. What's your question?
You know how there's digital art, right?
Oh boy, no, we can't talk about this.
Why can't we talk
I already
about
had
this?
it recorded on a previous bit.
Oh, fine.
We already recorded it.
I feel like we could have went in more depth with it.
Probably, but if we wanted to bring it up, maybe just ask it in the question section below. Maybe we could talk about it then. We'll see. I'll just tack on the little portion we talked about for like 10 minutes at the end of the podcast if you guys are interested.
What did we talk about, though?
We talked about the difference between digital and other art, traditional and digital. Difference between like drawing on a tablet on a computer versus drawing on pen and paper, or just in general, physical. Yeah, we talked about that for about 10 minutes. We had a little talk about that, a little powwow. We talked about that for a bit. But if you're interested in hearing like that little section, just stay tuned after the podcast is over. Which is actually, we're getting real close to because now we're done with the Q&A session. Thanks everybody for the questions, for sending them in. We appreciate it, and we hope to hear from you guys next time. Next podcast will be on the 18th, but until then, Scoots, what will you and I be doing?
That's a really good question. We never did talk about that
next
Splatfest.
Which one?
The last one we just did. The one we won. Flight versus Invisibility.
Yeah, we totally won.
We won that.
Flight Forever.
I don't think there's another one. I know we're playing a lot of freaking Tekken. I know that.
Yeah, we're gonna play Tekken. We're gonna play Street Fighter. Probably be playing that tonight, actually. And I'm gonna try to see it sometime.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be playing some Metroid, Samus Returns.
Yeah,
I
reluctantly say.
You want to get the special edition, so you get the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
And the reversible art, where it has the original Game Boy
poster
artwork.
Yeah.
No, it's Game Boy artwork. Put it on the case.
Oh, okay. That one's cool. I like that one. I'm gonna watch BoJack Horseman, so I'll have something to report on that next time.
Oh hell yeah, I know you will.
Oh, I love that show. And yeah, that's gonna pretty much be, unless something surprising happens, that's pretty much gonna be what I'm planning on doing.
I mean, I'll also play some Final Fantasy 14 because it's me.
Yeah. What's coming out on the channel? More Sonic Mania. If you guys have been watching, there's new parts coming out daily, every day at 12 until the big finale. It's going to be about 12 parts long.
And there'll be part 3 of my Sonic Mania. I was supposed to upload it this week, but like things happened with the video.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean, dude.
It's more or less the hard drive that it was on. It's being dumb.
Oh.
So eventually I'm gonna have to get a new hard drive because this one is really stupid. Right now it's just disconnected.
Oh.
Out of random. It just disconnected out of random. So I'm like,
that's a problem.
I should probably get a new hard drive for that.
Probably.
Well, what it was I had an external. It wasn't working anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I tore apart the external. I ripped out the hard drive part, put that in my computer. It works. It worked for the longest time, and now it's crapping out.
That's no good. But, yeah, I guess that's going to go ahead and do it for the podcast. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in this week and listening to us talk about video games again. Really appreciate it, guys. As always, this has been the Monday Night Wolfcast. My name is Wolfie, and this has been Zeramus 3.
Yeah.
Ghostbird, who is still floating away, and Brian. Well, stay tuned, everybody. We'll see you all next time. Play us out. Play me out.
Ghostbird, do it.
Yeah.